You're about to watch another episode of The Dungeon Run, but did you know that you can actually be part of the adventure? When you tune in live on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can make your voice heard and help determine the fate of our adventurers. We hope to see you there.
And welcome to the Dungeon Run, a live tabletop role-playing game where your interactions help tell the tale. I am Lord Ereban, obviously keeper of secrets, and your host for tonight's campaign. Together, we stand witness as our intrepid adventurers face terrible danger and most certain doom in their quest for glory, valor, and most importantly, treasure. Now, throughout our time together, you will be called upon to guide or help guide decisions made within the game. In addition to our live chat interactions, those of you that are brave enough can purchase one of 4 unique digital items. You could bestow upon the adventuring party the gift of advantage, the ability to roll 2 20-sided dice at once, or perhaps you'll want to be the wind at our adventurers' backs and allow them to draw from the force of good deck. And to add an additional challenge to the adventure, if you're evil enough, you can purchase a Force of Evil card. But that is not all. Please remember, it's on you. It's on you. Let me explain. You can purchase an IOU card, and every time you do, it will light a Force of Good candle. And when the goal is reached of 20 candles, a Force of Good card will be awarded to a random member of the team. If at the end of tonight's adventure there are candles still lit, they will carry over to the next show. Also, you have the power to submit your idea for a Force of Good or Force of Evil card, and we might use it on the show. Yes? Now, head over to the dungeonrun.fandom.com. Again, that's the dungeonrun.fandom.com to submit. You can upload your fan art there as well. And to those of you who have already submitted, I see you and I thank you. Now, let's meet our brave souls, the cast of characters, if you will. So please welcome. Up first, Ronald Ogden as Agar.
Hi.
What the hell was that? Morgan Peter Brown as James Quillis? Why are you making those sounds? Jessica Lynn Parsons as Fahima Taig.
Guidance.
What is going on here? Fine. Who's next? Jared Kajak as Civ Red Thistle.
Hi, I'm sweet and cute.
No! No! Finally, our dungeon master, Mr. Jeff Kanata.
Meow, I guess? Things are a
Oh
little
my
different
goodness,
tonight.
Jeff. Why? What these are jokes. Listen, as their journey continues, I, Lord Ereban, will be joining you in your social conversation around the game. So keep an eye out for my avatar and my comments. And before we begin, I have a favor to ask of you. It would give me great pleasure if you would share the show. Just click below and let all of your admirers know that you are watching The Dungeon Run. Now, keep the comments coming, be ever vigilant, and let the dice roll!
All right.
Yeah. Guys ready to play?
Yes.
A little different tonight, but we will get to that after we catch people up.
Yeah.
As you know, it started as a simple dungeon run, but it has become much more. The Secret Keeper's Amulet, a powerful artifact of chaos magic which connects the team to you, the watchers of the time stream, and allows you to send your blessings and your curses into their world. An amulet that has started the team on a quest to save the Wardens, legendary protectors of the realm's vine, who seem to have been disappearing. Disappearances that are being tracked by the wizards of the natural order, one of whom resides in Nightstone Abbey in the large city of Turles. Our team sought the aid of this wizard by the name of Hermel Fesh, who happens to be James Quillis's old mentor, and who believed clues to the mystery of the Wardens might be found in a book, locked inside the Abbey's vaunted library. But when thieves broke in and stole the book out of Fesh's very hands, our team was forced into the city itself, searching for answers. They managed to acquire some useful new items in Turles, but also ran afoul of one of Nightstone's chief administrators, Audric Lucerne, who was assisting in the enforcement of Turles's moratorium on magic, a new law enacted following magic-related crimes perpetrated in the city. A confrontation in Turles's Yarley Market forced Fahima to part with her baby Phoenix, Meep, and served as a reminder that magic could only be practiced beyond the city's walls. In the city, however, our adventurers seem to have been watched. When Civ caught a glimpse of one of the thieves from the library, he gave chase through the streets, atop and into buildings, and the chase ended with Civ taking grave wounds, the thief escaping, and our team deciding to slip away out of Turles and into the lawless Shantytown to the north. Encountering some of the odd characters that reside in the ramshackle abodes of Shantytown resulted in the discovery of a thieves' haven, tunneled under the ground, the entrance hidden beneath a nondescript tent. Investigating, they found it abandoned, an overgrown poison farm, the only danger that still remained inside.
Self-inflicted.
Is there money in poison farms? No, I'm sorry.
There's always money in the poison farm. But what also remained inside was Hermel Fesh's stolen book. Well, what was left of it. For it appeared that the rogues had cut out the pages from its spine and put them into another binding, leaving behind only the ornately illustrated cover, its emblazoned title, The Heroes of the Ariat Age.
Still stinks.
Upon leaving the Thieves' Haven, Fahima was happy to see her baby Phoenix flying back to her, only to have that joy dashed as the arcane energy of Magic Missile came out of nowhere and knocked little Meep out of the sky. It turned out the wielder of those arcane energies was a young magical apprentice named Grell, who apologized profusely even as Uggo tackled him to the ground. When the team forgave him and even healed his wounds, Grell agreed to lead them to the wisest person he knew in Shantytown, a woman he called the Hag, a mystic he described as kind and terrible, a speaker of truths. So as we ended last week, Grell guided our team through the cluster of dilapidated houses and loose structures that make up Shantytown and brought them to an unusual tent, adorned with beads and silks of many colors. Ticking and humming sounds came from inside. Grell pulled back the flap at the entrance of the tent, and the team stepped through. And what you all find inside is a tent crammed with items and odors, a feast for the senses. Candles dripping wax hang in tiny brass holders in every corner. Incense burns in small dishes, and there is a pungent aroma that hangs thickly inside. The front of the tent is absolutely packed with shelves and stands, each cluttered with bits and bobs, doodads whirling and whizzing, tiny ticking clocks and rotating oddities, miniature statues and ornaments depicting strange creatures and arcane symbols, scarves stretched across surfaces in many colors and patterns, orbs and angles, crystals and charms. It's a maze of stuff. It's like you've stepped into a large antique shop that's been jammed into a space much too small to fit everything. And as Grell leads you inside, he says, "She's in the back. I suppose I should tell you the rules." But before he can finish that sentence, Lily, eyes wide in amazement at all the curiosities on display, sees an item on a low shelf and says, "Oh, James, look at this, just like the..." And the moment she reaches out to touch it, all of you hear the sound of wood breaking. Grell turns and goes, "No, wait!" But that is drowned out by this loud cracking sound, like the snap of a thick tree limb. And in that instant, you all turn, and Lily is gone. The Secret Keeper's amulet, which she wore around her neck, falls to the ground with a thunk. And that's where we begin this week.
Do I see the item that she was pointing at?
You see a shelf with lots of items on it.
Okay.
Hey!
I grab Grell.
Grab Grell?
Yeah. What happened?
She's not supposed to
You were
touch
mentioning
anything.
rules. Calm down. What rules?
I think I should get the hag. Oh,
Yes.
ma'am,
This is a trap.
ma'am.
I'm gonna go grab the amulet off the ground.
Okay. Hand
I'll
that down
go.
to him.
Takes out his maul.
Okay.
Prepares.
And you hear a jingling sound, as like the sound of beads being pushed aside, clanging into each other. And you see this creature emerge from around one of the shelves, stocked with all kinds of things, dimly lit candle light. Not a lot of light from outside coming into this tent. And you see this female with gray hair popping out of the top of her head, one side of her face kind of squished up like a prune, and the other, a big eye who stares at you, unmoving, unwavering. And she is wearing shawl of many colors that all seem to be patchwork together. And she takes her time and she comes around and she says, "Oh, Grellium, what have you done?
William.
Who are your new friends?"
Jeff, is she human? Does she appear
It's
human?
hard to tell, no. I mean, she does not appear, she's very frail, she's very thin. A lot of her body is covered in this shawl with patchwork.
Madam, I'm sorry. Madam, I'm very sorry. Introductions later. Our friend just disappeared.
Oh,
What happened?
she didn't read the signs. And she has a long bony finger with a long claw fingernail, and she points at a sign on the shelf that says, "Do not touch." And then she turns and she points at another sign, much longer sign with a lot of writing on it, that says,
I'm feeling Ugo's like heavy breathing,
Yeah.
so I put a hand on his shoulder, just sort of like.
this sign, as you guys look at it, says, "I enter Griselda's pavilion voluntarily and participate in any activities therein entirely at my own risk. I am aware the risks include, but are not limited to, physical or psychological injury, pain, suffering, illness, disfigurement, temporary or permanent displacement into an alternate plane of existence, including paralysis, economic or emotional loss, transmogrification, demonic possession, sudden and irreversible changes of alignment or temporal state,
Oh, wow.
and death. I assume all risks, both known and unknown to me, and I agree to indemnify and hold harmless Griselda and any of her attendant creatures or minions in perpetuity.
Wow, that's some solid legal boilerplate.
Yeah, really.
That's not done. Any uncomfortable truths or revelations about the future are for entertainment purposes only, especially those describing the exact time and manner of my death.
Oh.
And she holds her finger out, pointing.
Does anybody read that out loud? Or like when you see that, do you read it out loud, or is it just like he points and that's it?
I don't think I would read it out loud.
I'll read it out loud.
We got a bunch of forces of good to start the show.
Whoa!
So as you guys are perusing this very long sign, the amulet, which you have now picked up.
Yeah.
Can
you
you
want to
grab
hand that down to him?
Absolutely.
Pops out. We have one for Civ.
First,
We have one for James.
thank you.
Ooh.
First
We have one for Uggo.
The first D&D legal waiver I've ever been aware of. Insurance.
Who are these from, good sir?
We have Civ from Student of Grimm. James is from
Yay.
Icon Z1. Uggo is from the Wookiee King.
Oh.
Actually, Civ got another. Civ got two.
Good God.
Icon Z1 also gave one to you, Civ.
Sweet. Thank you.
My
Icon.
goodness, my goodness.
They know we're going to
Wookiee
need
what?
help.
The Wookiee King.
The Wookiee King.
The Wookiee Robin.
So let's deal with that.
So, Student of Grimm, wild card, viewer submitted. This card can be used to reroll a crit 1, so a 1 at any
Oh,
time.
nice.
But in doing so, the next crit 20 by the card holder must also be re-rolled too.
Oh. Ouch.
So,
That's tricky.
as many times as I roll 1s, I think this is actually insane.
Yeah.
Awesome. James.
I roll in the box. Viewer submitted. I find a small box with a roll inside, like sushi, I assume. Eat it to heal 1d6 health. You must make this roll in the box. Wait. Oh, roll the d6 in the box. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
I have also a viewer submitted one. What your elven eyes see. I guess in this case, what your orcish eyes see. Your eyes bloom with power. Automatically pass your next perception or investigation check.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so.
Well, I have another one.
Oh, you have a second one. Let's
Yeah, it's going to make things pretty interesting.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, like the
So
Aaron
name
already.
a small animal.
Like a non-monstrous animal?
Name a small animal.
Just, yeah.
Bunny.
Bunny, okay. So this is called Legion. It's viewer submitted. Before you read this card out loud, turn to a player beside you and ask them to name a small animal.
Oh, no.
That animal appears and is copy and pasted until there are exactly 100 of them.
Oh.
They have a lifespan of 1d4 minutes, 1d4 minus 1 minutes. So,
So we're about to see a bunch of bunnies.
in a shop with
Bunny. Yeah.
Unless you roll a 1, in which case they'll all appear and they die immediately.
Or just disappear. I don't know if they have to die.
I don't know. Just
We got one.
So let's do 1 minute because I don't want it to do nothing.
that was Icon.
Yeah.
So we walked in.
Yes. As you're
Willie
watching.
disappeared.
Yes. Things got weird real quick as you were watching, or as you were kind of looking, perusing the signs. You see this. You're taking in this woman. The amulet that you just picked up flashes and blinks twice, and all of a sudden, all these bunnies pop out. all around you, fluffy bunny. All.
I'm going to start taking them and throwing them outside. Because I don't want them to touch the stuff in the shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so glad
So
you
I'm
didn't
just
say
like,
anything.
as
I want
fast
you to
as I
roll a
can.
dexterity check.
I'm gonna start
for
gathering
that.
in my
and
arms and
you have
curling
advantage
them.
from Praetorian.
Thank you, Praetorian. Yeah, I'll hand bunnies to people as I'm throwing
You guys are
bunnies
doing
out.
a fireman line of bunnies.
Right.
What am I rolling? Dex?
Oh my!
Yeah.
More forces of good are coming.
Well, the good news is I got a 23, so I'm really good at throwing bunnies.
Yeah. Okay. So you are chucking bunnies, baby.
Yeah,
it is and it's only gonna last a minute. You don't know that.
I don't. That's why I'm.
Your name
Who's
is
this one for?
Fluffy.
Oh, this
Your
one's for
name is
Fahima.
Wiggles. Your name is Spots. Your name is Fuzzy.
Amoshan gives you this,
Ooh.
and Civ gets one from Goon Guy.
Goon guy.
Civ.
Mine is viewer submitted. I could have had a D8. After your next roll, you can slap your forehead as if you've forgotten something, then roll a d8 and add that to it.
Nice.
Nice.
Love the reference.
I
Good
love
one,
that.
I know.
Circa 1982. I think.
Seriously.
Wait, what is it? I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, that was from Ammo Sean and
What?
Goon Guy give you
Goon
yours.
Guy, right.
What is it?
Look up old V8 commercials at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
Goon
is it
Guy.
I could have had a
Vegetable
V8?
drink, yes.
I got
Before my
a
time.
spatula of flipping.
Nice.
Which might actually help with bunny rabbits.
Sure.
On use, a spectral floating spatula appears. Oh, this is a one-time use. On use, a spectral floating spatula appears and will flip upside down an object of 400 pounds or less.
Whoa.
If used on a creature, they are knocked
I'll go.
prone and must pass a dex save or take 1d4 damage.
Hang on to that.
Wow.
That's useful.
Yeah. Especially because I
We got there's coming hot and heavy. everybody.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Fahima had two
Lily
more.
is missing.
We need more.
So these come from Icon Z1 and Circumspect Sandwich.
Yay, circumstance.
Hey, I know that word.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll read the there's one that's gonna affect all of us, but I'll read the other one first.
Worse than
So-
bunnies?
Who are they from?
Icon Z1 and Circumspect Sandwich.
Thank you. Lucky copper coin, viewer submitted.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, would you look at that? A shiny copper coin, +5 on your next skill roll.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And then the poetry bug, also viewer submitted.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
This one's gonna be fun. You gotta read it right. You recognize what it is, right?
A poem, a limerick.
There you go.
Limerick.
Okay. Out of the amulet flies a tick, quickly biting you in the neck. For the next 5 turns, your party will learn you may only talk in limericks.
Oh my God. Oh.
So a limerick is
Oh my God.
A limerick is
lines.
rhyme, and the AABBA.
Just start every
AABBA?
sentence with "There was an old man from Nantucket."
Don't do that.
Let's hold
Please
that.
don't do
Let's
that.
hold that
I'm
for a second.
kidding.
Let's hold that,
Let's-
and we'll figure out what's going on. We'll get into more than
Rabbits
2.5
first.
minutes of the show.
Please.
rabbits first. then
Rabbits
limericks?
first.
Okay.
Yeah. Rabbits.
Then limericks.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in Lily's.
All right. So,
Anyway,
a bunch of rabbits have popped out into this place, and Griselda, the Hag of Shantytown, sees all of this. You have walked into her place, and as she came around the corner, your amulet has exploded. Pop, pop, pop! Craziness has come out of it. Things shooting at you, and she says, "You bring with you chaos."
It seems to follow us. Yes.
Sorry.
Where is Lily?
Well, it seems she's touched a knick-knack of doom.
That does not tell me where she is.
I'm sorry. A what?
A knick-knack of doom. Have you not ever encountered a knick-knack of doom?
Apparently not. No.
It is a cursed curiosity carrying curiosity's curse.
So, where exactly is she doomed to?
Oh, well, and she walks over and she goes up to the shelf that Lily had approached, and she picks up a wooden curio, little
Statue or something?
statue. And it is one of those nesting dolls, kind of like the one you bought at Orcish Things.
Yeah.
And it's got pretty woman on the front, and she opens the first thing, and there's another smaller pretty woman, and she sets it down, and another smaller pretty woman. She sets it down, and another smaller pretty woman, and she sets it down, and the tiniest one inside is a little wooden lily. And as you see that, it goes, "Frrrp," and it reconstitutes itself and comes back. She goes, "A knick-knack of doom."
How do we get her back?
Well, you must break curiosity's curse. Any magical weapon should be able to shatter the shells.
So we need to bust this thing?
Well, if you want to break it, but of course, you break it, you buy it.
How much is it?
Well, that can be negotiated. I'm sure you have gold or trade.
That is my friend.
Is there any other way to undo this?
I want this one. It's cute.
What is that?
This is our. I can't actually hold it because I'm throwing bunnies. It's an amulet.
We got a force of evil. Sorry.
Oh.
One of the bunnies turns into a monster.
Student of Graham wants to give it to
Yay.
someone with a roll.
I'd love a monster bunny.
Goes to Fahima.
Oh.
Careful what you wish for.
She's already talking in limericks.
Oh no.
The whole party is talking in limericks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it affects all of us.
Oh, really?
For the next 5 turns, your party will learn you may only talk in limericks.
I think
You.
that you.
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh, your
Yeah.
party will learn. Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
Drag us into it.
Nice try.
Revenge of the Sooth.
Sup.
Suth. Oh,
Remember
Suth.
Suth?
Suth.
Yeah,
Suth.
come on, how
Duh.
dare you
I've
forget
never
Suth.
seen it spelled like that. All right. Viewer submitted. The Ghost. Who is this from?
I think it was
Who did we
Student
blame?
of Grimm.
It was Student
Yes.
of Grimm, yes.
The Ghost of Suth emerges to enact revenge on our heroes, immediately attacking one of them from stealth.
Whoa.
Okay, so
What?
Wow, this is nuts.
That's dark.
out of the amulet.
Is it me because I'm the one who drew it?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not the party?
The party? Well, you want damage for everyone?
No.
It is you, and we will see what happens.
Do we see this happen? Do we see Suth come out of the amulet?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, wow.
You see a half body, severed at the arms and head.
Wow.
It's like a Christmas Carol, right? It's the body clearly has sever marks on the arms and head, and a spectral spirit kind of grows out of the amulet and looks at you in horror. It doesn't know why it is here, why it has been given form and made present in a place it doesn't recognize and doesn't know. It doesn't recognize you, and for some reason, it casts a spell at you. And it does 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
Suth? What the?
And it's a spectral Suth?
Yeah, and it disappears after that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a power nap.
You gonna take a power
I'm
nap?
gonna take a power nap. Close your eyes briefly. This is from Mickey Wolf. And feel much better. Gain the effects of a short rest instantly. So,
This is all very surreal.
where are we?
It's okay. It's okay. We'll explain later, maybe.
You bring chaos with you. That is an item I would very much like to add to my collection.
It's very dangerous.
I think you managed to get all
Okay, thank you.
the rabbits
Well
out at this
done.
point.
You said a magical. I'm sorry, going backwards. You said a magical weapon would break the curse of curiosity?
You can break the shell, you break the curse, but of course, the shell can only be broken with magical weapon.
Give me a magical weapon now.
I do not sell weapons.
You have
here.
item of doom, but no magic weapon!
These are curiosities and curios. You come into my pavilion and you make demands of me.
Do you know of a place that we can go and get a magical weapon?
Joral and
Right,
his shipment of
right, but
magical
he has to make one. That's going to take forever.
What about a spell that causes damage?
I'm not able to create a spell that can break this curse. Your friend did it to herself. I'm merely here to provide guidance.
Are you telling us we need to buy this item from you in order to take it with us, break it, and free our friend?
I'm saying, if you have means to use your magical weapons, then that is what you would like to do. If you would like to purchase this item,
Right.
you can purchase it. I'm merely a
we don't have any
proprietor.
magical weapons on us.
No.
Correct.
Well, I suggest you go get them.
It doesn't matter anyway if we have to purchase this.
Uggo comes back in.
I have an idea.
Where's Grell? Ron is asking Jeff where Grell is.
He's standing right there. Okay. He's standing the whole time. He watched a bunch of bunnies appear out of
Fine.
the amulet.
You get your friend back when I get mine.
And he takes Grell and walks out.
I'll go no! I'm gonna try and stop him.
Oh, you want to try to do us? How do you want us to try to stop him?
Strength check.
All right. You do have. You both have. Advantage, but also I believe there are forces of good and evil coming.
Wow.
And evil.
What do we got here? We got Fahima's got a force of
Chat
good.
is into this. They are into this, Jeff.
It's pure
It's
chaos.
happening.
who's
It
this
is
from?
pure chaos. Huh?
Who's this from?
This is from Mickey Wolf 19.
Mickey Wolf!
Although you get both a good and an evil.
Aw.
Like I said, guys, I'll be the guy that takes the evil.
Although your good is from Jellybean and your evil is from Blightwind.
Wow, filling.
So mine is called Field
Fitting.
of Love. It's viewer submitted. Choose a target. That target rolls 2d4 and gains that much HP. That's a very nice one.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
And you can use that one.
Who was the good from? Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, I think so.
The good was from Jellybean and the evil is from Blightwind.
Thank you, Jellybean. Thank you, Blightwind.
When is this gonna kick in? The limerick.
Let's go Limerick now. I feel
Limerick
like
now?
we've. You're in
We don't
Limerick
have
town.
enough chaos right now.
Okay.
Ago, please stop.
Hold on, I got some here. Sorry.
I,
He still has a
AABBA.
we can't take people hostage when we're surrounded by hops.
Hey, bunny reference. It's great. You're doing great.
2 wrongs don't make a right. I don't want to get into another fight. So, I need you to stop.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Has no effect on Ugo.
The next 5 turns maybe translates like 5 limericks.
Sure. That's a lot, but we'll see. We'll see how we go.
Okay.
The card, from Jellybean, one more time with feeling. It's viewer submitted. The next time you roll a natural 1, re-roll.
Cool.
Great. Love that. Blightwind, also this one is also viewer submitted. Magnetic attraction. You and the party member closest to you have magnetic leg bracelets attached to you out of nowhere, and they pull you together. You must now move together for the current and next initiative phases at quarter speed, and both have -3 to the rolls.
The current and next initiative.
Yep.
Oh man, that's
Whoa.
too.
So
At
me and
quarter
him?
speed.
No, it would be these two.
Yeah.
Whoever's closest, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but
whoever's
Well, I
closest.
was
She tried to stop him.
Oh, I see. In the game world. Yeah. I
yeah.
thought it meant players.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So it's negative-
as you go over to
Yeah, it
stop
says you
Ugo.
and the next you and the party member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you as you go over to stop Ugo, from out of the amulet, a flash and a blink and 2 flashes, and its shackles fly across the room and hit your leg and shackle you to Ugo.
Ah,
I told you to stop.
we're leaving.
All right, we need to get out of here.
No, we can't just leave. She's the only one that knows how to undo this. We have to get more information from her.
I mean, she
Ugo
said
isn't stopping.
destroyed
Like, he's
with a
leaving.
magical weapon.
I still want to contest it with a strength.
Okay, let's do it. You guys both have advantage. Dice and capes for Fahima and the
Thank
doorman
you.
for Ugo.
Thanks, Dice and Capes.
Gonna throw the new dice in the new box.
Okay.
New box, new box.
Oh, that's an awesome.
And
Whoa!
Awesome.
Okay, I'm not going to use my lucky copper coin. Dang, I could have.
So you attempt to pull Ugo, and it just he is stone. He is a monolith that cannot be moved.
At quarter speed. He's only moving quarter speed
Yeah.
is 8 feet.
And you
around?
you still have Grell by the scruff of the neck,
by the
right?
scruff of the neck.
Yeah. He's not. I'm sorry. This is not going at all. This is crazy. I'm so sorry. But I do know Joral. I know he can make one of your weapons magic. We should go to him. We can do this.
Lead the way. Let's go now.
We already know what Joral's going to say.
do we hear this?
Yeah, everybody's in the room, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know, but he was going outside.
Yeah,
so that's
I'm
what
going
I'm saying.
Oh, well, I thought it was
Follow me.
stopped by your chain,
I can
leg
move.
chain.
I
Okay.
can move.
All right.
So it's 8 feet out the door.
All right, so outside the door with her.
Yeah.
Into, I mean, you are a parent with 2 toddlers. You know what I mean? You're being pulled, and yeah, and you've got. It's not stopping you. Nothing's stopping Ugo at this point.
Nope.
Civ, I feel like we might need to buy this item. What if it's gone when we come back?
What are we going to trade? I have one nice gem. That's it.
How much for this item? This item that trapped our friend, which you better give us a pretty good discount on.
wait.
I don't understand how you throw that in my face. I did not invite you
How
in here.
much?
How dare you!
How much?
Make me an offer.
1 gold piece.
And she walks away. The beads jingle
Can I
and she
follow? Can I
leaves.
follow her? Okay, so I'm going to follow her into the back room. Look, miss, we've been under a lot of pressure. This person means a lot to us. She's usually the glue that holds us all together and keeps us calm. You can see that that's not going well right now. Is there any way that I can give you this gem, and I'm going to hold up a real gem, not a garbage gem, this coin, which only flips up heads, as a deposit. We'll take that with us, and we'll bring it back afterwards. You can keep these, and if we don't come back, you can have them.
How about that?
We might need this while we're out there.
Son, you need that more than you know. If you were willing to give that up, you must care for your friend a great deal. Do you know what you hold in your hand?
I'm beginning to believe it's more of a curse than a boon.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
But I would willingly give it to you if you could return our friend.
You and your friends are the bearers of secrets.
What is that?
You are the keeper of the amulet, the bearers of secrets, and much rides on you. I see things Griselda sees. Griselda sees. Griselda sees.
I'm totally at a loss for words. Griselda, here. And I'm just gonna hold it.
Oh, she's walked away. She walked away.
I'll follow her.
Okay. You walk into a sort of a back area where there's beads, and she stands there, and there's purple energy flowing all around her. Son, I will keep your friend safe. I will keep your friend safe. Her curiosity is being rewarded.
I care for her an awful lot, and I would greatly appreciate it if you would make sure that nothing happened to her. Nothing more than what has already happened. I would be forever in your debt.
I think it is I who will be in your debt should your destiny turn out as I have seen. I cannot help you. I do not meddle, but I can give you guidance. I want this world to be safe once again. I was once evil and twisted by my sisters. I do not want that path for the world. You must be true. You must hold on to that, and you must trust each other. Do you hear my words? You are the bearers of secrets, and secrets must be revealed.
All I've ever done is keep secrets and tell lies.
Go. Find magical weapons if this is what you need. Your friend may very well be happier where she is. But when you return, I will give you guidance and this item free of charge.
Do I believe her when she says that?
Roll an insight check.
14?
It's one big eye, one squinty little place where an eye used to be, a face shriveled, and you stare into it. You look for some signs of what to do, what to believe. You're not sure. You're not sure.
I will do what you say. Please take good care of her. Her name is Lily, and as I said before, she is the glue that holds us all together.
You may be the glue that holds the realms together before all this is done. You hold chaos, rabbits, and chains, and unknown good and bad. Hold on to it, for it will guide you when nothing else will. This I have seen. This Griselda knows.
A nod. Thank you, and I apologize for my friends. We'll be back as soon as we can.
One of them got in here. She holds you a bunny.
So this one hasn't disappeared then. I'm sure Fahima will love this. Thank you. And I'm gonna turn and walk out.
Jeff?
Yeah.
While you guys are inside, Uggo is going to force Grell to manacle himself to Uggo.
Uggo, this is not the way. Stop. I want to have a say. Grell is an innocent boy, not to take like a toy. Do what Lily would do. Do what Lily would do, okay?
Very good. Very well done.
She needs his time.
Wow.
You're talking weird.
So explain to me what.
So I have a pair of manacles.
And you're manacling.
I'm manacling. I'm going to manacle his arms together.
Okay, let's roll a contest of strength to see if that works.
Yep.
Who knows? You know, anything could happen. You do have
I'm going
advantage
to,
from Swedish ballerina.
If he doesn't seem like he's just going to do what I tell him, I'm going to attempt to intimidate him.
Okay. Well, let's roll a strength check first, because I don't think you're going to communicate to him that's what you want to do. You're just going to yank him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like if I yank him and try to grab his arm and like putting it on and he resists, it's going to be don't move.
Right. So which would you like to do first?
Let's do the intimidation.
Okay. You do have, like I said, you have advantage from the Swedish ballerina.
I also have beast.
I have advantage though from Elias 9996.
I also have bee speech.
Oh,
which is a negative thing. So a bee flies out of the amulet, stings your tongue. Take disadvantage from the next charisma check.
All right, so your advantage got canceled.
Yes. Unfortunately, it did.
Even with advantage, though, I did not roll well.
I did not roll much better. Intimidation is 10.
Okay, so you scream into Grell's face, and he scared, and he's like, "Seen you do this before." You know, it's like it's diminishing returns.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not thinking clearly.
Right.
And then, if it doesn't work, does he acquiesce and let me put the manacles on? Or
no, I mean, he's resisting you. You're like yelling at him, and he's like, no.
Absolutely.
All right, so you want to roll for the strength check?
Yes.
Check? So Joker 38 gave you advantage here, and
Thank you,
Brandon Nerd gave me advantage. So 14.
17.
Yeah. Easily besting the young apprentice wizard, and you put his arm in a shackle, and you have manacled him to you?
Nope, to himself.
To himself.
To his arms.
Okay, so he is manacled.
I will
didn't mean-
remove them.
You told me to take you, and I took you. I didn't mean you. I want to help. I want to help you. I'm sorry. I will help in any way I can. I'm so sorry. I thought we were friends.
Ugo calms down.
Yeah.
And says,
You will be released when I say so. Until that time, keep your mouth quiet and show me where she is. Joral is. Quiet. Lead us there.
Ugo, let us go.
We are going now.
Let me go right now. Let me go. I'll never speak to you again. If you don't listen to what I've said, you're being a brute. I'm not a mute.
I don't have. I can't let go of you. This is not me. I did not make this.
yeah,
I can't finish this.
Are Civ and I out of the tent?
yeah.
Civ is still in the tent, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming out, but I assume that conversation that I had took a little while, and
Yeah.
they're probably
Yeah, well, I'm doing all
halfway
this,
down
yeah.
the street, and I don't know what James is
Well,
doing.
you guys stopped at the
Yeah,
entrance.
I stopped at the entrance.
Yeah, James, you've been still
I watched
inside.
Civ going back, and I guess
Yeah.
I was waiting for him. But if I'm hearing all this commotion, I guess I'll come outside. Ugo, we know where Joral is.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Why?
he's gonna show us where. Right now.
I don't think you're thinking clearly. I'm sorry. We know where Joral's tent is, and Joral does not hate. His life is pain. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
That's Joral.
Oh!
Correct.
We already know where he is.
We already know he doesn't have what he needs in order to make us magical items.
That guy.
Correct.
Oh!
He looks at Grill.
Would you please let him out of the manacle?
This is when we find out that he didn't have keys the entire time.
Ugo pulls out the keys because he did buy a set of manacles with keys.
Thank goodness.
Unlocks him, puts it down, and
Well,
Thank you, sir.
yes.
Sorry.
Okay, so Joral, the conversation with Joral, though last week, was actually not that long ago. Do I remember what he said about where the shipment was taken from?
Yes,
Okay.
generally speaking.
Yeah, I would think so.
You would be able to remember that.
We could go to Joral now, but I think we have a pretty good idea what he's going to say to us, which is the same thing he said last time.
We need to find the materials.
We need to basically investigate what happened to his last shipment. Yes, Civ.
This is for you. The bunny rabbit.
Oh!
and as you touch it, it poofs out of existence.
Why did you do that?
I thought it was going to stay here. The other ones disappeared. That one didn't. I didn't know.
It's a
I didn't
delayed
know.
reaction, I guess. I don't know.
Here's my thinking. We could go to Joral. We could tell him to start the process, promise him that we're going to get the goods, come back, give him the goods.
As I understand it, though, he needs a weapon of ours to be made magical.
I'll give him my rapier. We'll give him his maul. Whatever.
What if we run into trouble? You want Ugo to just give over his maul? You want you to just give over your sword?
I can give over
I
the
don't need the sword, and I pull out like 3 or 4 daggers.
I have a dagger too.
Okay. It doesn't seem like the most efficient route, but I mean, I guess.
It's going to be the quickest way to do it. It's going to take him time to make it into something magical, right?
I suppose. Grell, who's still there, I imagine, shaking.
Terrified.
Grell, what do you know of Joral and his process in making magical weapons?
Well, I've never done it, but I've heard that he's capable of it. He doesn't have the things he needs. I don't know, he was asking around about somebody willing to go investigate a turned over cart. I didn't hear the details, but I think that he's able to use magic to infuse weapons with magical properties.
Grell, I need you to take a deep breath.
Sorry, you guys are very scary.
I know, I'm sorry. It's been a very trying day for you and for all of us. But we're going to need you to accompany us a little longer, all right?
I wanted to.
Okay, great.
Surely he could start the process.
Fine. Yes. Yes. I as long as we're not standing here any longer, I think
Fine.
we need to get moving.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Back to Joral's, please.
Back to Joral's, please. Jeeves, Joral's.
Grell.
While we're doing this, Ugo is going to keep very close, like it's uncomfortably close, and making sure he's not going anywhere.
To Grell?
Yeah.
Well, you're
Well,
also
you're-
uncomfortably close
Yep.
to
Yes.
Fahima.
And we're moving very slow.
Yep.
So I think let's
like
do
a
some
buddy cop
dexterity
movie.
checks
Sure.
to see how well you guys are moving.
How long
Maybe
does
you
this
guys
last?
you guys are like in a three-legged race.
It supposedly lasts until we've had 2 initiative reads.
No, it's the end. It's if you're in a current initiative
okay.
or should you not be in a combat
Gotcha.
then the next
Yeah,
initiative.
it doesn't actually have how long it lasts.
Okay.
Right.
So until we get into a fight.
So does it is it in our next fight? Do we also have this, or is it?
Let's say because this happened out of combat, we'll do this until a fight breaks out. And then
Oh
we'll,
boy.
we'll stop.
Okay.
So this will be a traveling difficulty that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
When I realized how
I'm
slow
gonna hit
they're
you just to
going,
get into a fight with this.
when I realized how slow they're going, I'll just turn to James. James, why don't we just go run ahead and they'll meet us there?
That sounds like a great idea.
No.
Yes.
Why do we always want to split up?
Because we're so slow right now. The faster we can get there, the faster we can save Lily.
And we have a gnome that needs saving.
Like this.
Go.
Like this at all.
Run like the wind.
I'm gonna take off
go.
with James.
Yes, I'll go with you.
So you guys run
Joral.
to
Joral's,
Joral.
yes.
Okay. And you arrive at that familiar tent with the large man with a beard and a tan smock with a light blue cord tied around his waist, and he sees you. Ah, hello! You are back so soon!
Hello, my very pleasant, very depressed friend. How are you?
Well, I am the same. You've been here not too long ago.
Oh, yes, it feels like a while. Listen, we're in a bit of a state of need.
Well, I know about that.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Life is pain.
yes, indeed.
Each day a waking nightmare.
Right.
Worse
Yes.
than the last.
Yes, right.
Yes. Oh, it is a terrible thing to continue to exist.
Say about that, we are in need of a magical weapon. And we know that you can provide us with one if given
Well,
the proper...
I have several problems.
Yes.
Mostly involving continuing to live.
Ah, boy, that's dark.
I can imbue a weapon you already have
Excellent.
with magical properties if everything I own wasn't taken from me.
Right.
Terrific.
Did you get any leads since the last time we talked to you? Do you know any idea who could have taken it or where they would have taken it to?
I don't know. I'm assuming if you go to where the problem happened, you may be able to find something. I have been asking everyone I meet to help me here in Shantytown.
Yes.
And
Right.
I don't understand. They all just ignore me.
I'm so sorry. Now, let us ask you
My goodness, it's awful. Just trying to communicate.
Yes.
Just trying to have some kind of human connection for one moment.
I know, when someone isn't listening to you, it's very aggravating.
Yes.
Yes.
How
Hey,
would you know that, though?
so let me ask you one more thing. If we needed a magical weapon from you, if we left something with you, could you start the process to expedite it?
Yes, and
Because
then
we need it
we'll go and get the rest of the ingredients and
pretty
bring them back.
quickly.
Oh, I can do it very fast if I have materials.
Great.
I see.
So there's nothing really you can start right now, though, is there?
I can start hoping, which seems so useless these days. Why even hope?
I'm just looking at Sim at this point. Great.
Let me. Oh, there's a force of good for Ugo.
Oh.
This one from.
By the way, my dexterity check was
the Wookiee King.
9.
Mine's 17.
Man, the Wookiee King. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
His name's Wookiee King. I
mean-
think he's gonna like Ugo a lot.
He or she.
Yep. Thank you. The Wookiee King, he just got, or she, or they, just got Shake It Off. Viewer submitted. The hater's gonna hate, but you just shake it off.
Okay.
I don't think you did that right.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Successfully pass the saving throw of your choice.
Nice. Okay.
That is nice. Okay.
Tell
Yeah, my
me,
dexterity check was a 9.
If we go and get these ingredients, we need to know exactly what you need.
I need magical ore and metals. They were coming on a shipment from the north.
Okay.
Mithril, adamantine. I tell you what. Because Joral has nothing left to lose, I will give you something that may help.
That would be great.
That would be wonderful.
Is it?
The ore, if you are able to acquire it, is very heavy. Multiple people would be needed, which is why I've been asking and asking. But no one listens or cares.
Do you have something that could help us with the weight?
Ah, yes. Thank you.
Of course.
And he pulls out a sack. This is a bag of holding.
Yay!
You're not there. You're not there.
Quiet. You're not there. You're not there.
It is
I know what it is.
quite literally the last thing of value that I own.
We'll take very good care of it.
I'm going to give it to you.
That is amazing. Your hope and, positivity is really overwhelming.
Now, I am trusting you with literally everything I have that has any value.
We understand.
Do you need some coin to get you through?
Yes, if you would give me coin, I would very much appreciate that.
Sure.
Do you know how much a bag of holding is worth?
No, I don't.
A lot.
Yes. But getting you a shipment of magical ore, as you said, wouldn't be easy without it. So thank you. Great.
Sorry.
We've lost a go.
I'm assuming, thank you very much. I assume this is the last time I will ever see any of you because you will abscond with my only valuable possession.
No, trust me when I say
Because
this.
that's how my life is going.
Okay.
Oh my
No,
God.
trust me when I say this. We're definitely coming back.
100%.
Yes, we have to.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Great. I look
It will
forward
be
to
a
surprising you.
genuine surprise based on my life's history
Great.
of late,
Will you be
which
here?
is bad.
Yes. Yeah, we know.
We understand.
Will you be here when we return, even if we come back later on?
Where am I going?
I don't know.
Yep.
Do you
Yep.
live here? You live here in this building.
And he pulls back the flap, and you see a bedroll, and he goes,
Yes.
Why did I ask that?
Perfect.
"That!
Yes, that's your bed.
Looks excellent lumbar support. Yes.
There are rats in there!
Well,
Large
sorry.
rats!
Okay. Maybe when we get back, we can help you with those.
Life is
Go.
pain.
yes. Let's go.
The only thing that's in pain right now is me.
So he gives you a
A bag of holding.
bag of holding,
Wow. That was totally
not
worth
to
it.
keep.
Free bag of holding with
man.
purchase.
it's not to keep.
Oh, okay, fine.
So you think?
Sim's
Yeah.
got
Well, we'll
anything
see.
to say
We'll see how
about
you
it.
guys.
I'm already
poor
looking
Joral.
at my sack to see which one looks the most like it.
Right.
If I sew this and maybe cut the edge off.
All right, so you guys
Meet
get
back up with
very yes.
Yes.
It's slow going. You rolled the dexterity
Yeah, of a 9.
a 9, and did you guys used advantage? Yes, because
I did not.
Not on the dexterity. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I did it.
I did not.
Board Game Corner gave advantage to you.
Thank
Ago.
you, Board Game Corner.
And Fahima, you did.
17, yeah.
Okay.
Winner?
It's a 12.
Okay. So Fahima sort of guides you along, and you are awkwardly, slowly figuring out how to walk with the three-legged race, and you kind of get to a point where you can move along. It's still slow going, and you guys are, you're encumbered.
to behold.
You're a sight to behold. Grell is following behind you meekly and, hoping to not anger you or raise your ire.
I'm sure they're pretty easy to find. They probably stick out in a crowd.
Oh, yeah. Algo's not being quiet. It's not like, yeah.
I'm going to be looking around in the area that we're at right now. Is there anybody with a horse or a cart? Did we see anything like that when we were passing through Shantytown?
No, this is people who don't even have shoes. A lot of them. This is rough. So as you kind of move, you move farther north along the road, and Shantytown thins out. It sort of works like a bell curve, right? It's a lot of sparse construction, and then a really tight on top of itself, along this road, grouping of dwellings, and then it thins out again. And as it thins out again along the north road, you go farther and farther, and then as Joral had indicated, you head east off the road, and you kind of see there are not official road that you would find on a big map, but there's like what he described as being a road of commerce, a delivery road almost. And you able to see tracks on it, what it looks like it's been used frequently, and you start following it around. And as you continue to walk, it's slow going. I mean, the day is going by, and
I think I know the answer to this, but because it comes from the necklace, and so. But if I were to like take a shot at the chain with an Eldritch Blast, would it do anything? That's
I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to get out of that.
Yeah.
So,
Unless
but if you had another,
if I had a card that's called Shake It Off, could I shake it off?
I'm gonna say yes.
There was no
goods
saving throw,
could we
but-
use
Do it.
goods to
Yeah, I
take-
think the only thing
Cool.
that can battle the amulet is the amulet.
Okay.
Blighted Wind. I'm sorry, but the Wookiee King likes me better. That's how that works.
So,
Yeah, it just says the hater's gonna hate, but you just shake it off.
so as you do a mighty shake, the amulet actually explodes with energy, and you feel the flash, and the shackles fall to the ground off the two of you, and you're able to move more quickly. And as you continue on, you come around a bend, and you see what looks like a larger. It looks like a crevice with a bunch of rocks and stone on either side where the road narrows. And it's not that narrow, but it kind of focuses into this area, and things rise on either side of you in rocks. And you continue going, This is kind of a weird, strange, way off the beaten path. I mean, you're far afield of the direction that Turles resides in.
Are we seeing any tracks?
Yeah, I mean, there's still lots of what looked like older wheel tracks. This looks like a very well-worn, well-used
And
road.
you said the wall. There's like walls that are high.
It's stone, right? It's like you've entered into a natural crevice. Crevice is the wrong word. What's
Valley.
Canyon.
Yeah, I guess canyon, but it's like
Slot
stone on
canyon.
either side. You know,
Gotcha.
it's like A New Hope. You know, at the beginning when they're walking, there's like the sand people.
The fact that you went Star Wars, that's where my brain was. I was like, you mean like when Obi-Wan was?
Yeah. It's a little like that,
The Raiders
but
on the top.
greener. It's not so sandy, right? It's green, and you walk through this thing. I mean, Ugo, you might feel a little weird because you're confined, but it's
well walked.
well walked.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
As we're keeping an eye, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
As we're keeping an eye out for any tracks, any sign of where the wreckage was, I'm going to use my Force of Good from last week from Twinsen called Keep It Foxy.
Yep.
Quasi-planar fox appears and grants a +2 to wisdom skill checks before disappearing. So
Cool.
any survival or perception, I will use that.
So let's do that.
Ooh, Fluffy!
That's kind of where I was going as well, is like scan the wall.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
And what?
So do a roll.
Okay.
Or is that it's just a plus, right?
yeah, it's
So,
a +2 to wisdom.
I also have
Gosh.
what my Elven eyes see, which is
Right.
automatic success.
Okay. So you're rolling perception to do what?
I'm looking for danger as we're walking.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 7.
Like a ambush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably keeping my eye on the road, looking for signs of the wreckage of this cart.
Yeah.
I'm probably not as astute as Ugo looking for ambush. So tracks.
Right. You definitely see some tracks. 7 roll. You're not.
Yeah, it's not great.
You're not scoping it out. This is not something that James has done a lot.
Come on, Fox, come on.
Tracking. Looking at tracks out in the dirt. It's not something that James would be super familiar with.
No.
So it's not. You're not picking up any signs of anything. But Ugo, with your automatic success on perception, you are definitely aware that this is, if you were planning to ambush someone, this is the kind of place that you would do it. But you don't see any overt signs of danger. As you guys make your way through this area, things get greener and darker, and the trees are a little thicker, and you come around and the vegetation is a little heavier. But that path, it's kind of winding. It's not been kept. It's not been maintained, but it does look like it has well-worn tracks in it. And you come around and you see let's show you what you see.
Oh, okay. By the way, Grell's still with us, yes?
Grell is still with you.
And what
All right.
time of day is it?
You're getting into a later day. Yeah, I mean, you've had a long day.
Just waiting for Meep to come back, so I gotta keep track of that.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
day that started with Noodlebeard. This
Yeah,
is
it's a long day.
Yeah.
But I mean, you did a lot in the
No,
morning.
yeah. No, it all tracks.
It's been conversations.
For sure.
So you're, it's like 4 o'clock, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we got...
If only Lily were here with her agenda.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less chaos.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
It looks like...
I'd be keeping Grell to the middle of us, given that he's sort of a weakling,
Squishy.
a little bit.
Squishy boy.
At least I assume.
Are we on this end?
Yeah.
No, you're on that.
Or on that end?
Yeah. I have mage armor.
Let's see.
Maybe he do too.
Probably first level.
Oh, we have a little cart.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
So you guys can hand me your minis.
Yes.
I wish I had a mini egg.
I'm assuming Ugo and Fahima are sort of at the front.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
are
Well, Fahima's no
unshackled.
longer shackled.
Yeah.
I'll be near the front actually, because I'm the one
Oh, we
checking on
need
tracks and
we
everything.
need a Grell miniature. You got
We do.
anything
We
for-
have one.
Do we have one?
As you can imagine, we have one.
What he look
Someone
like?
anticipated.
It's not,
Leading us.
it's a little scarier than he is, but
Yeah, put him in the middle if you can. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
okay. So you guys are coming down this long makeshift road. It has tracks, and you do catch sight
Got it.
of an overturned cart that looks destroyed. It's damaged. The wheels are broken. One wheel actually is sticking up in the ground and completely off the axle. And there's a deep gouge in the road right beforehand, and that is what you see.
No
as you-
horses or oxen or whatever might have pulled it?
No.
This could be a trap. So, Siv, do you think you could scout it?
Yes. I'm going to
This would be
take out my bow and knock an arrow, and I'm going to start being stealthy and going through the woods along this side.
I'll grab the other
So you
side.
want to roll stealth?
Yep.
You do have advantage from Melodies of Old.
Melodies of old.
Ugo's gonna go the other way.
You're gonna stealth as well, so I know that you have advantage as well.
Awesome.
Yours is from Squigs Squiggly.
Squig,
Squig,
squiggly.
squiggly.
Squig, squigger.
What did you get?
Awesome.
Squig, squiggles.
An awesome.
Yeah.
All right, you are a whisperer, a ghost
Yay.
in
Where'd
the
Sid
night.
go?
Here it goes.
Ooh,
Like, Sid, go that way.
I
And
was
you're like, Sid?
close.
Sid.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I rolled a 19
Batman
with
again.
stealth. That is a 20.
Okay, so you guys are making your way through these trees. Tell me how far you would like to go.
I'm on this side. He's on that side.
Oh, my mistake.
There you go.
Swap it.
It's thick brush, right? So you're moving. It's amazing how you're able to move without disrupting too much of the foliage, too many of the
Sure.
leaves.
Well, and I'll
the
keep
branches.
moving myself
Yeah.
further along. Yeah, so kind of equidistant from them a little bit.
Okay.
Heading
These guys-
towards the cart.
Grell's gonna follow the wizards.
Great.
And how far do you guys want to go?
the
And what do you want to do?
I will
I'll
go
go
where
all the
everyone
way
can
up.
see them.
I'll go all the way up until the cover stops. So either the edge of the woods or the edge of that rock.
That's me.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's him. Sorry. All the way up to here.
Yeah, if the cover stops at that point, then that's where I'll stop.
I'm going to keep pace with James
Okay.
and just, try to keep pace with them.
And
Yeah, you guys are really moving quietly. These guys are walking down the center of the road here.
am I seeing anything different in the road, like footprints, anything like that?
No, it's still deep wagon marks through here, but there's lots of them, right? This is a road that has been used. It just hasn't. It doesn't have cobblestones. It doesn't have.
Right.
The dark part there to my left, is that trees? Is it just cover from trees or
Tree,
like the dark-
rock.
That's rocks.
Rock.
Okay.
Any rubble or debris from the broken cart in the road?
Not here.
Okay.
Do we see any signs of struggle? Like, are there arrows in the ground or like?
You can roll a perception check,
bolts or
and you have advantage from Nightwing 22.
Also going to
Nightwing.
give you +3 to that.
+3.
Wave of success from Student of Grimm.
Another natural 20.
Dang, man.
Mr. I only roll natural ones.
Whoa!
Awesome. So
Now the
you,
turntables have turned.
Yeah.
So you are looking for signs of struggle.
Yeah. So like arrow, broken sword, dagger,
Yeah.
blood, anything that looks like people got in a fight here.
Well, with a 20 from where you are,
Yeah.
you are scanning. You have a pretty good line of sight on the cart itself, and it does look like it toppled. The wheel, as I said, is stuck in the ground off the axle. And you see this from this angle through these trees, because your eyes are just working so perfectly in this moment. You're able to scope through a gap in these trees and see this rock line is weird, goes weirdly in right here.
Right, I see that.
And it looks, from where you're standing, it looks unnatural, almost like this jagged rock edge is now smoother here.
Interesting. Like
You'd probably have to get closer to really see it, but
right, it's been carved.
you wouldn't be able to know from this distance, even
Okay.
with a 20.
Okay, so when you are walking by, I'm just gonna lean out and I'll point here, and then I'll point right over at that rock.
Okay.
And then
Do I
I'm
see that?
gonna continue to.
What?
He says he comes out of the line to
Even if you don't, I'll use Awakened Mind to relay the
Okay,
information
cool.
to
Never
you.
mind. Yep.
Because we're within 30 feet of each
I'll
other.
start sneaking around to this side of the rock through this way.
Okay.
And I will start sneaking towards the location that James relays to me.
Okay. So, Ugo, you are...
I'm no longer worried about keeping pace with them.
Right, but you're still sneaking.
Yes.
You're through here.
Yep.
You're maybe kind of into this tree.
Yeah, wherever he tells me the location is that Civ indicated.
Yes,
is where I'm
yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yes,
Where we
yeah.
are? Okay.
I mean, yes, yeah. Wherever Civ directed us towards.
Great.
Yes,
Yeah,
is
he
where
said
I'm
that
telling
this
Ugo.
part of the rock here was what was smooth.
yeah,
So that's where.
where it started
That's where
to
I
change.
pointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if Ugo can get that far.
Yeah, Algo's moving that direction.
So you're going to go all the way to the rock?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Keeping stealth as much as possible.
yeah, so you are moving very quietly, especially for an orc of your disposition.
You'd be surprised.
And as you approach this surface,
Yeah.
you see, you roll a perception check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or investigation, actually, even better. Fat Papa Power gives you advantage.
Oh, Fat Papa Power. I need it because my investigation ain't so good. It's like, does a rock?
It's a rocky rock.
All right, I'll take that. It's a 14.
All right. So you are. It's clear to you that something has affected this rock.
Okay.
It goes from being jagged and rock-looking to
Right.
being smooth and almost like it has been eaten away, like the rock itself has been.
Dissolved?
Does it look like tools?
Maybe.
Doesn't look like tools.
It does not look like.
Doesn't look like
tools.
when orcs hammer through stone.
It does not.
Gotcha. Very
And it
smooth.
goes deep. It goes deep in here, but actually past your eye line from where you're standing now.
I guess I'll get all the way up to the cart at this point if I'm not feeling like anyone is noticing immediate danger to doing that.
All right.
So it's like a cave, kind of.
We'll follow.
It's not a cave.
No.
It's like an alcove.
It's like an alcove. It's open to the air. It's not a tunnel.
I got you.
It's as if someone,
Almost like a. Okay.
it's like, a wall of rock
Yeah.
that goes in for some reason.
Okay. Gotcha.
But unnaturally goes in.
Correct.
It's not like that was a natural alcove.
and it's open to
Correct.
air.
Tree.
Like looking up goes in the air. It doesn't actually go into the rock. It just.
Correct.
It's just. I gotcha.
Correct.
The closer we get, I'm like really looking.
Are there
closely.
trees or is it covered in there?
It is
just
not.
looks
It's
dark
open
here,
to the
I'm
air.
just trying to-
Yeah, it looks dark here.
Okay, okay.
It's open to the air.
Sure.
It's a giant hole in the friggin' wall.
So does it go down at all? Or is it flat? Sorry. I know
It's
kinda-
it's uneven. Certainly, it is uneven.
And does it look like the ground is also smooth?
Yeah, the whole thing has
Gotcha.
been.
Yeah. Looks like it's been smoothed out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm going to start investigating, like as we get much closer to the cart and investigating around the area
I'll
of the
help.
cart.
I'm just gonna look into the alcove, like I'm looking for if there's anything in the alcove that's hiding as far as I can. I have dark vision up to 60.
So you tell me how far you want to go. Let's do them
sure,
first.
yes,
Okay,
sure.
so James and Fahima both roll investigation checks.
Yep.
James, you have advantage from Dice and Capes, and
Thank
Fahima, you have
you.
advantage from Mickey Wolf 19.
Oh, thank you.
That is 23.
Investigation?
Yeah.
All right.
23.
So
Yeah.
Fahima, you're on one side, and James, you're on the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
And you are looking through this overturned cart, and it looks like things are strangely intact, right? It is not like this thing was destroyed, but stuff is overturned in it. There are empty sacks. It looks like it has been taken of whatever was in it.
Yeah.
But clearly, Fahima, on your side, you're seeing the undercarriage, right? And it is as if this wheel, we're not getting a good view of it, right? Because I need to keep this model intact, but this wheel is upright. Like it was stopped in place.
And snapped off.
And snapped off.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're looking inside, there's nothing in there of value. It looks like it's been taken. And what did you roll?
23.
23. And as you touch the side, there's a smoothness and a slickness, almost like a wetness in there that
Inside the cart.
Yes, and on the outside of the cart, like the entrance to the front of the cart has a strange slickness or wetness to it.
Discolored at all?
Not really. It doesn't. It looks, yeah, a little bit. It's a little
Slimy?
slimy.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Before
What are
I
you
actually
doing?
go around there, it just occurs to Ugo, is anything in what he's been taught about religion indicate what might do this to some kind of wall that might melt stone?
You can do a check if you want, but this isn't something. I mean, this model has this thing here that may be pushing you that direction.
Sure.
That's,
I didn't even see anything. It just looks like darkness to me.
Yeah, it's darkness. It is not. It is not.
I'm just looking through what I have, and like religion is a thing that's in my background.
If you want to roll
so,
a history,
I mean, it's
religion,
just one of those like.
you're gonna roll it.
Yes.
Roll it. You have advantage for ammo, Sean.
Thank you, Ammo Sean.
I'd also like to do a skill check when he's done.
It's a 19.
Yeah, I mean, there's. You know of altars. You know of. Outdoor rituals, certainly.
Okay.
This doesn't click any of those boxes for you.
Cool.
What do you want to do?
I want to do an Arcana or similar check for spells or creatures that might have left this slime.
Great.
On the wheel, too, maybe? Or,
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
that wheel.
So, Fahima, you have advantage from Dantuan 64.
Thanks, Dantuan 64.
So Arcana? Is that
the most appropriate
what we're
check
calling
for that?
it, or
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Arcana or, I mean, investigation's the same. So.
And then Jeff, when she's done, then we can.
Oh,
Yep.
dang it. So that's a 12, but I'm going to add,
Could have had a D8.
a shiny copper coin.
Shiny copper coin.
Oh, shiny copper coin.
Is a +5.
So,
So
17.
nice.
Okay, so as you come around to where Civ is, and you see this strangeness, huh?
James.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, James
No,
is.
it's fine.
You dab at it a little bit, and it's mucusy, and it kind of reminds you of the things you've read about an ooze. And Ugo, as you come around this corner and look to the back wall, you see the wall itself is pulsating. It's almost moving and writhing.
Gross. Okay.
And it shimmers, it shines. It's got a brilliant sheen to the back wall. Roll initiative.
All of us?
Oh, no.
All of us.
Wow.
Oh, no. Okay.
This is when our chain would have finally broken.
Yeah. Had I not shaken it off.
Shake it off.
I don't know why I rolled
have
it.
advantage
Let's
on,
leave that way. I didn't mean to.
Oh, yes, advantages.
we have an F?
Civ, advantage from Dresden Dark.
Dresden
Fahima,
Dark.
advantage from who else? Elliot. James, advantage from Joker 38.
Nice,
Ugo,
thank you.
advantage from Brownie 5.
Brownie 5?
Boy, oh boy, you guys are so kind. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much, guys. Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Okay, so, what have we got?
Initiativo.
Civ,
27.
27.
God, man.
Fahima,
Oh my God. 17.
James,
18.
Ugo,
21.
Jeez.
Lily. I said it.
You're
I said it, and I didn't want to
What
say
about
it.
Grell?
It made
Oh,
me
yeah.
sad.
Grell needs
Yeah,
it.
Grell has to roll. You're right.
Dang, I rolled a 17 and I'm last.
Yeah.
Grell
I rolled a
ducked
19.
down.
Grell rolled a 9. So.
Okay, I'm not last.
Typical wizard.
I don't know if I would do anything until whatever happens, though, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever Jeff does.
Yeah.
What are those?
So, in this
Those are
moment,
just markers to hold.
you see this shimmering, pulsating, chromatic thing on the back
Keywords.
wall.
Yeah.
Slime its way down, kind of
Oh, no.
and come up.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
And it looks like
How big is it?
Be careful.
But careful.
Be careful.
there
Is
are.
that what this thing's called? A be careful?
Be careful. Two
Kill the be careful.
Aptly named.
oozes that are spectacular looking.
That's what Fahima would say.
They are, yes, they are metallic and shiny. It looks like the T-1000 from
Yeah, Terminator.
Terminator 2.
So creepy.
Creepy
Yeah.
but beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful, reflecting light and undulating and writhing as oozes are wont to do. But this is metallic and reflective.
Okay.
Did just for
Okay, you got a force of good.
Oh, thank you.
Oops, sorry, I flipped it over. There you go.
for future reference with
Arnold
my
Schwarzenegger shows up.
with my Arcana,
Have you seen this boy?
with my Arcana check, would I know anything? Would I have to make a future Arcana check to know anything more about those oozes, or can you tell me more?
These are not an ooze that you've ever seen before. I mean, you know of oozes, but you've never seen one that looks metallic like that.
Do they?
Okay.
Sorry, to interrupt.
Go
you guys.
ahead.
I love this card, so I gotta read it.
Please.
It's a viewer submitted card.
Yeah.
It's called Kitty Laser Pointer.
Uh-oh.
Shine,
Wait, I think I heard that.
shine the light from this ingenious gadget on any creature within your field of vision, and Civ will get one free claw attack on it. It has 3 charges.
And that's from
Brilliant.
Patrick
Awesome.
Edge.
Patrick Edge.
Brilliant.
Whoever
Edge.
submitted this,
That's
Genius.
I love you.
I love
You get
it.
extra credit.
What was the, sorry, who gave this?
Patrick
Patrick
Edge.
Edge.
Patrick Edge.
Beverly
wonder-
Hills Edges.
I wonder if he's
That's
edgy.
hilarious.
Okay. So
Do the slimes or oozes, whatever, like, we know we were looking for mithril and magical ore. Do they kind of look like that?
absolutely.
Oh, boy.
These slimies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Mithril and what was the other one? Titanium?
Adamantine.
Oh,
Adamantium.
Adam. Oh, jeez.
How do you remember that?
I'm ready when you are, man.
All right, so first up is Civ.
I don't see this and I don't hear this, right? mean,
No,
would I-
you may hear an Uggo shout.
I mean, we're in
you know?
initiative,
We're in
so-
initiative, so yeah, he's. I would say as soon as Uggo saw the back wall undulating, that's what triggered the initiative. It was it's dangerous.
So I hear
here.
him let out some kind of something.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think actually from where you are, based on your last 20 roll,
Yeah.
you see something happening.
I see some movement or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And combined with Uggo, calling for alarm.
Jeff, I'm going to let you know the first round. This shocks Uggo. This
Love it.
This is a thing that
Yeah.
pretty movement. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I even think it's a threat.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, he's describing mithril like
Right.
undulating.
Yeah.
You know what I
We did
mean?
get-
Like,
we did get a force of evil.
oh, okay. I might change my mind.
I was gonna say that might
That might just
things
solve the
for us,
problem. Yeah.
For who?
This is from
Is it Blightwind?
Albrecht Fireforge, and it's for a random member, so I will roll a die.
Oh, okay. Okay.
D4.
Actually, it should be a D4. Well, I rolled a 3, so we're gonna go into James.
Going with me. Oh, no.
For those random rolls, we should get little cards that are like, I dodge in front of him. And grab it.
Oh, no. Start your sentience. Your weapon or clothes, if you have no weapon. Yeah, I mean, I have like a dagger, but I'm not going to use it. Gains sentience for 1d4 rounds and must be convinced to do my bidding. Oh, no.
Oh, your clothes have to be convinced to do your bidding?
Okay.
I would say that Ron would
Wow.
say
Well, your weapon
that
is kind of your
your
book.
focus is considered a weapon.
I think
Well, his book.
the idea here is that you have to talk to something and talk it into doing what you want in
Right.
order for you to move or attack.
Right. Okay. I rolled a 1 on my d4, so it's only for 1 round. But
So what happens is the amulet that's still in Civ's possession flashes and blinks twice, and you hear, "Hey! Hey! What's doing?"
hello? Quiet down. What
Oh
who is
my
that?
gosh! You've been wearing me for so long. This is great. We're not going to role play all that. It's going to get annoying.
You sure you don't want to take like 20 minutes to have like
I had
I'm
my
going to
fun
demand
today.
every round
Yeah, I
give
wanna
us
see
6
this.
seconds
Today has been a lot.
of
Yeah.
self-aware clothes. I demand.
This is the show I want to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna run past Grell, and as I'm running past, I'm gonna say, Grell, do something.
You're a born leader, Civ.
James, you got to force the good.
Oh, man, okay.
Jared, I just
This
love
is
that you assumed he wasn't going to do
from-
anything.
Twinsen!
Twinsen, hey.
Oh,
Here's the
Twinsen.
last one. Oh, boy. Fires of the Nine Hells, viewer submitted. For one round, when I enter combat, you or a teammate of your choice's weapons suddenly burst into flames, and 1d6 fire damage is added to an
Want it
attack
to be
made
your
with that
weapon
weapon.
so bad.
I do too.
That's evil?
Why would you set me on fire?
That would be great. That would be amazing.
Oh, my God.
I'm able to talk to you just now, and now you set me on fire. Why?
Ah.
Yes. Yes. This is only in D&D, guys. I'm just saying, only in D&D.
Made the audio people so
I
angry.
plan.
We've done it a couple times this time around, I think.
Okay, so I run past Grell, say that, get over to this wall, see these things undulating and what have you. I'm gonna knock an arrow and I guess hold my action to see what they're going to do, because if they start to move at us aggressively, then I'm just gonna start firing arrows into them.
Okay. So you're
But
holding your action.
if I see Uggo not go ragey and decide to smash these things,
Right.
then I'm gonna wait because maybe he knows something that I don't.
Great. So, Uggo, you're up.
Yeah. Uggo kind of nervously looks at Civ.
So pretty.
Are we killing them?
They're pretty.
Yes, they're very pretty.
Yeah.
We can't kill them. Fahima doesn't want me to kill pretty things.
This cart is covered in mucus.
What?
I'm guessing these are the creatures who destroyed this cart and took all the things inside.
Fahima, come
As soon
over
as he
here.
says that, I'm gonna start firing her.
No!
Okay. Where are you firing an arrow?
At the only one that I have a clear shot at, which is that guy.
Okay. So roll your to hit.
Take a shot.
I don't think I can do sneak attack on oozes because I don't think they have any kind of like weak spots, right? Natural 20. That's the third one.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's without
You
advantage,
started
too.
complaining.
I think that
that's
good
what
card
happens.
keeps giving you good luck on that.
Yeah.
I'm setting that arrow on fire.
Sweet. I'll take it.
So you get 1d6 fire damage into it as well.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, when that, I'm assuming that's
Yeah.
kind of like when it happens, Uggo goes, okay. And
All right. So you've got. Let's do this first. So you've got 2 double dice on your crit,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how crits work.
Yeah.
Do I double the damage number for?
No. You double
no.
the dice and then
Just the
add the
dice.
modifier.
Got it. So 10 plus the fire is 14 points of damage.
Well, let's not do plus the fire. So
Oh, okay.
how much was the
10.
10? Okay. So you fire off. You pull your bow back, and you have been spotting these
Yeah,
things. You've
aiming.
been in the zone.
Yeah.
You've been stealthing. I think all you've done is roll 20s. Anyway, and you
It's a good day.
shoot an arrow that's straight and true, and it goes right on the mark at this metallic ooze, and it
Right.
goes ding, and it reflects off of it. Even burning with the fire reflects off of it, and you see it barely takes any
Real damage.
real damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you said it was 10, right?
Yeah.
10 without the fire.
Without the fire, 10.
Yeah, and I mean, it didn't catch fire. It didn't. You just saw your arrow. It looks like it made a little dent in the metal, but it ricocheted off of it.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. So the fire. Do you want me to save the fire? I just want to make sure. So the fire didn't affect it at all either.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Magic! We need magic!
Got it.
So, Jeff,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that Uggo would have started to charge when Civ let go of the arrow.
Yeah.
And then when he sees, I mean, assuming like right in the middle of the charge, sees it go ding,
Yeah.
stops in his tracks.
Okay. So how far do you think you got?
But
Let's say half speed. So
You were
15.
charging at the same one he
Yeah,
shot at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just say 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do?
So that brings us to James.
Great. Not great. So I guess I've seen that. I hear Civ's call for magic. Again, Eldritch Blasts is pretty far.
Don't forget, you have to convince your clothes.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't really, if it's my clothes, I don't have to move that much. Actually, Hex is 90 feet.
Whatever you're gonna have to convince, you have to convince.
Okay, I'm trying to like lift my arm up and my sleeves are trying to like hold me down because I would like to use my bonus action to cast Hex on the one I have a direct line of sight on, the one on my right.
Right.
So like trying to cast Hex.
Guess you need to give it a good reason.
Come on. I'm so sorry that I've never fully appreciated you. You look wonderful today. Hey, it would be really cool if you would let me lift my arm and cast these, and you and I will be the dynamic duo that we've been for weeks. How about it?
All right. Roll a
Persuasion?
Persuasion, yes.
14.
You have advantage from
Okay.
Twinsen.
Nice, thank you. Oh, yeah, 14 stands.
Okay. Let's see what it.
I love that you
Please.
tried to convince it by you're a hero. We should be heroes.
No?
Did not work. The sleeve goes, I don't think I'm listening to you. Maybe
Magic!
you should take this up with your pants.
But I need my arms right now. I need my arms. You're the best. You guys are fantastic. Come on, man. Let's do this.
Fahima, you hear him talking. Yes, go ahead.
This has been the strangest day of my life.
What are you doing? Are you talking to Digit? This isn't the time.
I'm sorry, no. My shirt seems to have other ideas.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a force of good.
Well,
So
Let's see
does
what
that
happens.
mean the slimes?
Yeah, I guess so.
Something?
Okay, it says opposites attract. Well, I shouldn't tell you guys this.
Okay.
Well, what do we see?
I will tell you this after it happens.
So is it not allowing me to cast it?
From username Eric. Thank you, username Eric. You are not. I mean, if you need your arms to cast Hex, which I believe you do,
I do.
then you are not allowed to cast Hex because you did not beat the persuasion roll of your
Do I
clothes.
not need my arms for anything? Verbal. Nope. Yeah. Pretty much everything I got is somatic. So Toll the Dead. How about nope. Great. So I'm
actually
arguing
think
with my pants.
I think your action was to attempt to cast it.
Yeah.
And then you had an argument, and you're.
No, I
How long
think-
does this last?
It was 1d4 rounds, and it was only one. So.
Oh, okay. So now
I can't do anything further round.
your clothes had their say, and they they're.
I will never take you for granted in the future. Wonderful.
Okay, so we are up to Fahima.
Don't hurt them. And
I don't think we can.
yeah,
they're beautiful.
I agree.
I'm gonna run my movement 30 feet closer.
They're also made of the items that we need to get Lily back. Just keeping us in perspective.
Can you help me move to 30
Oh, sure.
feet
Yes,
up?
where are you headed?
Just as far as my movement will take me 30
Are you,
feet.
are you talking to us or your clothes?
All of you. My clothes seem to have
Yeah.
quieted.
Well,
Thank God.
I want to be within casting line of the other one, if that's possible. Yeah, if I can get around,
Here?
I'll go. No,
Yeah.
just like
To
a
this
clear
one?
shot of either one. Oh,
You can hit that one.
okay. And I'm going to use Milo's Leash from Amoshan. Ensnare a monster for 1 round. They cannot make any movement actions.
Ooh.
It
Nice.
can be destroyed by a DC 15 strength check,
Okay.
if it so chooses.
Okay. And it's on this one.
How many rounds?
Yeah.
1 round.
One
So
round.
I wanna,
All right.
Don't hurt them!
So Milo's leash has been applied to this ooze. That would be your action. So we're up to Grell, who sees everybody running this direction. He is also going to run this direction.
Careful.
And, I want to help you guys. And he casts magic missile because that's a
Grell!
spell he knows.
What did I just
like
say
it.
to you?
I like it.
And
Do it, Grell.
He
Use those missiles for good for once.
You are not an apprentice!
2.
Which one is he hitting?
He's the only one he can see.
Okay, yeah.
He's not. He doesn't.
3d4. Yeah.
3d4, right? Yeah.
3d4
Yeah,
plus
3d4.
3.
2, 1, and 4.
I'm sorry, Ooze.
So the magic missiles go right into this ooze, and you see it go, and there's like a ripple in the ooze, and it takes damage.
Good. Magic missiles force damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I got something for you, slime.
How much did I say that was? 7?
It was
1,
10.
2, 4 plus 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
10. 10 total.
All right. So now the oozes go. This one can't move because of Milo's leash, but this one.
It can try to break it with a strength
yeah, let's do
15.
that.
Excuse you, why did you remind him?
Because we are fair.
We're fair.
Fair.
Fair schmear.
And I have advantage from Elias 9996. No, I did not do it. 13. Okay, so you see it writhe and squirm against an unseen force that seems to be binding it. This one, however, there are cracks in. I mean, there's smooth, but there are still cracks in all these rocks, and you see it go bloop into the crack, and then it's a couple of very weird seconds, and then it pops out here, and it attacks.
I'll go.
I'll go with a slam. Oh, awesome! Me. Nobody's excited. Nobody's excited when I do it.
No, we're not.
Nobody's excited.
Let me get this straight. You take Lily from me, and then you get a crit on me, and you're excited about it. I see who's friends here.
Yeah.
I see you.
6 and 8 is
14.
14 plus 2.
Holy
16
cow.
points of damage.
Ouch. Full. I take it full on the chin.
So this metallic
Have you?
thing squeezes itself through the cracks in the wall and pops out another crack, and it comes out in this like bulbous, almost teardrop shaped projectile, and it slams into you with a massive amount of force, hitting you, and it feels like being hit with a metal club, you know, a pipe of some
Like
kind.
somebody took my own maul and hit me with it.
Indeed, yeah. If your maul was made out of solid metal.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Boy.
that concludes the oozes tombs. We're back to the top with Civ.
Yeah, it can't move, but the thing didn't try to do anything else.
I mean, that's
Okay,
what it can do.
got it.
It tried to break free and it didn't succeed.
Right.
Okay.
How high up are these cliffs?
I would say 11, 12 feet. Not terribly high.
Not terribly high. Okay. All right. Well, for my movement, I'm going to put the bow away, run, and scamper up to the top of this rock cliff, so I'm up above this thing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use. No, I'm not going to use that for now. I'm just going to scamper up there and start looking for any kind of large debris, whether it's rock or a log or something that I can hurl down on top of this thing.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's probably going to be my action, I'm guessing, is to try and find something to do that.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation or a perception check. You have advantage, though, on that from William Black Rose.
17 on perception.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to find
Like
several.
a big rock or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to hurl it down on top of this thing.
Nice. I mean,
Improvised weapon.
Want to pick one?
Yeah. Nice.
Bag of rocks.
Nice.
You just had that?
Every DM's friend.
A bag of rocks.
Is this improvised weaponry?
Yes, but I would say falling damage. Are you trying to throw it?
I just want to, I'm standing right above it. I just want to crush it with the rock.
And it's a heavy rock that will require
Yeah.
your utmost strength?
Yeah.
All right, so roll strength check. You have advantage from Joker 38.
16?
All right, so you're able to hoist it up. It's a pretty heavy size rock.
Sure.
And you're just kind of more dropping it than throwing it, right?
Yeah, like
Is it so
I'm on
heavy?
top. I'm on top of the castle wall or parapet or whatever, and you know the invading force is coming in, and I'm just dropping a rock on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's 1d6 per 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, falling damage.
I think that's what that is.
Or improvised is probably like a D4 plus, I don't know, whatever.
Boulder, although a bolt, is it? I don't know.
Technically, as a weapon, I think it's just supposed to get the
Your
improvised.
strength.
Yeah, just.
But
sharp
but it's not really a weapon, right? He's just he's dropping it. So I feel like it's more a boulder
Okay.
yeah, man.
drop.
By that.
Yeah, sure.
And I think
It's a D6 for
Yeah.
if it's 10 feet up.
Yeah, 10.
a boulder, right, is 2d6 plus knocked prone. But are we saying boulder? Is it that? I don't think it's. Let's say 1d6.
Okay.
And
these
it probably can't be
these
not
are
prone.
immune to prone,
Yes.
right? So
Well, I'm also hoping that it's gonna like squish it and trap it.
gotcha.
So I need it to be like a pretty heavy thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Only 1 point of damage.
Okay. So you drop this thing. It lands with a clang. You hear
Wow.
like you drop something on a piece of metal,
Right.
and it rolls off of it.
Dang it.
You see this thing sort of just like, undulating a little bit, and the block goes, and it just like boulders off right here.
So the weight didn't seem to
Okay, yeah,
affect it at all?
can we tell if it took the damage?
It certainly didn't look like that hurt it.
Did anything? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or at least, you rolled a 1.
Right.
Right.
I was, like I said, I was more going for the weight of the object on it as
Gotcha.
opposed to the actual damage that it inflicts.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the metallic surface.
It just
didn't-
rolls off.
Yeah, it rolled
Okay.
off.
Okay.
Okay.
It's moving and undulating.
All right, it's worth
okay,
a
so
shot.
I'll go. You're up.
I'm going to rage, and I'll go. We'll attack it, and he will say,
You are going to make great hammer!
You're going to make great hammer. I love it.
I'll be reckless with
Oh,
it.
you have advantage. Oh, you got
Never mind, I
reckless
won't have
anyway.
to
Yeah.
I'll take the advantage. I won't use
All
it
right.
if I don't
Well,
wanna-
White Tiger Angel.
Thank you, White Tiger Angel. You're my angel. Wasn't that much better, but I'm glad it wasn't the 1 I rolled. So let's say it's 14.
That is a miss, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
right.
It's a miss. Yep.
Made of magical metal.
Yeah, right.
So.
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, all the candles are lit. So the community
Hey!
has given you guys a force of good. Let's find out who gets it.
Destroy slime.
1d4. Destroy slime. Slime be gone.
Yeah.
Ah,
or charm,
nice.
charm slime.
It is a 4. Goes to
I'll
Ugo.
go.
Thank you, sir.
No?
Love this. It's called May Your Enemies Die at Your Feet.
Yes,
Perfect person to get this one.
And may the double number be yours. Viewer submitted. The next time an enemy goes to 0 hit points for any reason, it is magically transported across the battlefield to right in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
it literally
super
dies
useful
at
for
your
this
feet.
fight.
Got it.
Next time it goes to 0 hit points?
It
For
is
any reason,
transported to your feet.
right in front of me.
Oh, because it's so heavy, huh? That's why. it
Well,
was
I mean,
I don't know.
May your enemies die at your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Right.
got it.
someone else kills it, still gonna go to your feet.
All right.
Got it.
Also, if it tries to flee or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Sure. That's cool.
Okay, so
Anything
Ugo has
else
gone.
With your, are you bonus action and
Yeah,
attack?
bonus
Yes.
action attack. Yeah.
Okay.
and you missed. Right,
yeah.
you missed. Okay, so we are up to James.
Cool. My shirt has stopped talking.
Correct.
Cool. I'm like, so I try to like raise my arm again and, okay. Let's try this again. Let's do Hex on the one that Ugo is attacking with my bonus action.
Okay.
I'll give him disadvantage on strength checks. Just guessing. And then with my other hand, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on strength.
Yes.
Okay. So you conjure these arcane energies. When did you roll?
It's a 1. Do I have any advantages?
Does anybody have any cards they can use for him? No? Nobody?
No.
Okay. You do have an advantage. Oh, I'm sorry. You do have advantage.
Thank
you. Dan Twan, 64.
Hey, thanks, Antoine. That's not great. That's 15.
You're trying to do what?
I'm firing an Eldritch Blast. 15?
The 15 hits.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay, so perfect. That is a D10 of force damage and then a D6 of necrotic from Hex. That's 1 point of force damage and 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Does necrotic do anything?
It certainly seems to have affected it, but it's
Great.
Not
a lot of damage.
Not a lot of damage.
Okay,
that
that's
was
something.
4 total, right?
Yes. And then with my movement, gonna try and.
As you are moving, Civ, around your neck, you're holding the amulet, right?
Right.
You hear the gods suggest the bag of holding.
Right. That's my next. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
What, you're gonna do like dive down onto it with an open bag?
I'm gonna kind
This
of
isn't me talking.
I know.
I'm keeping them both in my line of sight, so I'll just move right there.
Cool. Fahima, you're up.
I would like to use my movement to get close to the one that is ensnared by Milo's leash.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21?
No, the other one.
Oh.
Milo's leash is the green one.
Oh, you're right. It's over here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm close to it now. And I'm gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on this boy. And this is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
To reduce it. I want to make it a baby slime.
All right.
How long does it last for?
Up to 1 minute.
Okay.
Perfect.
So yeah, okay.
Oh, wait. Let me see. Constitution. 16?
Oh,
Dang.
Sorry.
no.
That was a great idea.
That was a cool idea.
Really good idea.
Can I add the D8 to this?
Oh, no, it's my roll, right?
Yeah, it's his roll. You'd have to subtract something.
Let's let you subtract the D8 from me. Why not? Roll a D8. Why not?
I got this.
I should have subtracted a D8.
Oh, man. Okay.
More than a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Did you roll 1?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a DC.
It's
My
15.
spell save is 15.
And so now it's the 15, so it
15
still
versus
beats it.
15?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tie goes the runner.
I should have kept my mouth
Is it
shut.
1d8 plus 1 or just 1d8?
No, it's
1d8.
1d8. It adds a d8 to it.
All you had to do was
Son of a-
roll any other number.
It was a great idea. It was a
Biscuit.
and I
great
was
idea.
being so lenient.
I thought it was a 7.
It was a very cool idea. Okay, so
You can try it again later.
Grell is gonna go, and he's like, did I do the wrong thing?
No, you're doing fine.
But she got mad.
Keep doing something.
No, don't hurt it.
Don't listen to her.
He runs.
Do what I say, we're killing it!
I'm a wizard. Listen to me. Are you a wizard? I'm a wizard. Listen to me.
Confused. And he casts.
Charm slime.
He casts. What does he got? He's got. Where did I put him? Where did I put him?
We can study
it's
it.
right here.
Take it home. Talk to it. Maybe play it some music.
Or we could use it to turn it into weapons to save our friend Lily. Where is your memory? Stop it!
I won't say this often, but I agree with Jake.
It doesn't have a mouth.
I'm gonna make it one.
Well, he's just gonna cast Magic Missile again because
I
can't find
it's
ourselves
by in-play conversational chemistry.
Hell, I'm going to slap you.
1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 8.
Plus 3.
11.
Plus 3, 11. So
Grell is going to
Grell-
kill these things.
Yeah, really.
Grell lays
Making
into this
himself
thing.
real useful.
And this a slime you see go, and the arcane energy seems to like seep into the metal, and it hardens in place and goes. It stops undulating.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
How big is
Am I?
Yes, you're doing great.
Keep doing that.
Sorry. All right, so this this slime is not moving. This slime, however, has no Milo's leash anymore. So it goes in there, and
Watch
it comes
out,
out
Fahima.
here, and it attacks you with piercing damage.
Who's you?
You who stands closest to the wall.
You.
You is the wizard.
Jeff, what's the size?
And I
of
have
this?
advantage
good God.
from Ashjor. Oh, good, because I rolled a 1.
There you go.
Maybe I'll roll it again.
good.
Nope, I rolled a 5. So 9. So
Yeah,
it probably
it's a
misses.
miss.
So
Miss.
it comes out and it actually creates a bunch of spikes where the other one had a sort of a bulbous bludgeoning thing that tries to stab you, but the spikes go all around you and you're like, ah!
I see. I knew we shouldn't hurt it. It just wants to be friends.
Top of the round, Civ.
All right. Fahima's totally lost it at this point. I'm going to jump down with the bag of holding, and before this thing starts to move again, I'm going to try to wrap it over the top of this thing.
Okay. So let's do a dexterity check.
Do I
Was
get
it,
any-
was it reduced to 0 hit points?
You don't know that.
Well, but
Oh,
no. Yeah,
oh
sorry.
yes, yes. I
So,
mean,
It's
okay, you're
already
right.
at- it's already at his
Did it
feet.
just all of a sudden transport to my feet?
it did all of a sudden.
Okay,
I mean, you
cool.
were standing right in
already-
front of it already, but
Yeah,
yes,
already.
yes.
Okay.
Good. Thank you for reminding
You're
me of that.
Dex?
Dex.
Okay.
And you have advantage. No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
don't.
You're so used to that.
We've gotten through them. Nice.
I still got a 21.
Wow.
Wow.
So you managed to wrap this thing
Yeah.
all the way around,
Yeah.
and as you know, a bag of holding
Right.
sort of reduces the weight and encumberment of anything inside it, and you're able to sort of scoop it up, whoop, and
Nicely
you've got
done.
this bag that is much lighter than it should be for the amount of metal,
Yeah.
that is in it.
Cool.
I don't even want to think about how Joral's eventually going to turn a sentient ooze of metal into a weapon.
Not our problem.
It is, though.
Not right now. All right.
So that was your turn, Ugo's turn.
Definitely.
It is our problem.
Yeah, okay. So Ugo is just going to go to the other one and attack it.
I mean, at this point, you guys have what you need, but
oh, is the other one?
We can get it.
They're two
No.
different
Oh,
materials.
they are
right?
two different
We can get it.
Oh,
materials.
no. We're not
Just,
leaving.
I'm just pointing
I'm just
out.
going to let you know we're
just
not leaving
pointing
yet.
out.
It doesn't even have to be Civ this time. We're not leaving
We
yet.
could leave it.
No.
It could be free in the wild.
We're going to leave it in the bag of holding as soon as I
Ugo
kill it.
doesn't
So-
leave until everything is dead at his feet.
Correct.
Killed people. It killed the people trying to do
We don't
this.
know that.
Do I have advantage?
Maybe we could ask him
You,
later.
you do. Advantage from Dresden Dark.
Thank you, Dresden Dark. I'll take that.
Yeah.
24.
So you're attacking.
Yes.
Yes, that's a hit.
Cool. Not very good damage, though. 8. Bludgeoning.
Yeah, so as you come down with your mighty maul, you hear it go clang, and you notice that it does not seem to have the effect that you would expect
Right.
from a swing such
The
as
reduced
that.
effect. Mm-hmm. Cool.
So what was the damage amount?
8.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Is that my turn now?
It is indeed.
Okay. So the way that Hex.
Oh, sorry. Also, ancestral card.
Ancestor, yeah, your ancestors are like, whoa, what is that? It's shiny!
The way Hex is written is if the target drops to 0 hit points, which is the last one.
You can transfer your hex.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
we're-
assuming you do.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm going to use my bonus action to then transfer my hex to the other thing, still
Right.
giving it disadvantage on strength checks. Can I? Is there room to like step over that rubble and run up on it? Because I have an idea.
Let's roll dexterity if you want to try to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
I would like to. I would like to get in melee with it, like right up next to it.
Whoa.
We can come around this way. You want to get above it?
I probably don't have enough movement to do that.
I see what you're saying.
But
5,
yeah,
10.
yeah, or right there, like in the base of the rubble.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, right there,
25.
pretty much.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, great. Shocking grasp gives me advantage if the target is wearing metal armor.
It is metal armor.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So I'm going to use shocking grasp.
I'm mad at both of you.
And I hope that lightning damage is maybe going to do something to this thing.
All right.
Yeah, so reaching out. Dang, that's not great. 13.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's.
So you reach out, you run up around the rocks, and it looks like the unevenness of the ground or something manages to get you flummoxed enough that you can't even touch it correctly.
Yeah.
The electrical energy dissipates before you can make contact with it. Fahima, you're up.
I'm gonna try and reduce it again.
Ganging up on this thing. Okay, cool.
Reduce it again, just so we can, ideally capture it alive.
Yep. Love it.
So that's another con save throw.
You really want to make Joral's day worse?
Thank you for these items. Why is it stabbing me?
So you con save. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I have advantage.
Life is pain.
I have advantage from Elias 9996, who's
It is.
flooding me with advantage. It's only 13.
Doesn't save.
Okay.
It's reduced.
Okay.
Yay.
So how small is it now?
It's one size smaller, I believe.
So if it was medium, now it's small.
Okay.
Yep, its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
No reaction to the fact that I had a
know, I love
smaller
it.
ooze to
wow,
put there?
I didn't even see
Come
that.
on.
Amazing.
Oh, very nice.
All right.
And it now has disadvantage on
Thank you.
strength checks.
Somebody appreciates me.
And strength saving throws.
Nice.
Okay. So this thing that had this spike shot out at you, you cast reduced person or whatever, and you see it just shrivel almost. The metal, you can hear the metal creaking.
Baby.
Civ, bring the bag.
Coming.
So, Grell's turn. You're done with your turn, right?
Yeah.
You want to back? I mean,
He is out of spell slots
Yeah, I thought he
for
might be.
magic missile, so he's just going to run up and he's like, I have a dagger.
no.
All right, so he's just going to run up and kind of try to
Stay there, Grell.
The ooze gets to go.
Baby ooze.
Baby ooze. Baby ooze. Do, 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 do.
Baby dude.
It is going to.
You are definitely a father.
I bet Chad loved that.
And a good father.
It is going to go through here.
If it
Squeezes through.
attack of opportunity,
Yeah, it moves
I
out of
sentinel.
your space.
then I have Sentinel.
Uggo, you can't hit a baby.
Oh, but he can.
Wouldn't be the first time.
We'll get to that.
23.
That's a hit.
Uggo can hit a baby.
9 damage, I think. And its move's speed is now 0.
Okay, so it can't move, and you have smacked it with your maul, right?
Yes.
So again,
Bludgeoning.
clang. It actually hurts your hands to feel the vibration of hitting metal. It's like hitting a metal with a rock. Not comfortable, but some of the damage does seem to go through. What is it?
9 total.
Okay.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
And it can't move because of
And it
Sentinel.
cannot move. It can, however, shoot spikes out in every direction.
Ah!
So we're gonna do spikes to everybody.
If it's going to come at me, I've had this for 2 weeks from Ursa Minor 1997. The next attack in melee range of me is at disadvantage because of Stinkberry.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think an
Stinkberry.
ooze would care about stinking, but this
Apparently
one
it has a
does.
nose.
All right, but that only works for you, right? So everybody
Yes.
else.
Uggo also says,
Don't put that in bag, it'll stab it.
All right, so I miss you, but everybody else I hit, I'm sure, because it is a 21.
Whoa.
So it's the 1-2, and that is.
you get disadvantage to the roll if the attacks include anyone other than me. On everyone other than me.
So on Fahima.
Okay, so it only hits you then, because I had disadvantage on him and disadvantage
Right,
on her.
that makes sense.
So it only hits you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I think it thinks I'm its mother.
We really
It's
need
10
to
points
talk.
of damage.
Reduce. Reduce.
Okay. So spikes shoot out of this thing. You manage to avoid them with the stinkberry, and Fahima also, because of Uggo's presence, you're able to avoid them as well. But they do stick into Uggo pretty hard.
Ouch.
He takes the damage for the team. That ends that turn. Civ, you're up.
How small? Like, I don't know how big it was originally. How small has it gotten?
So it was a medium creature, so now it's a small creature.
So it was about yay big, and now it's about
It's about Lily
Yeah.
size.
It's a dog,
like bone.
cat.
Okay, dog or cat.
So cute.
But it is a metallic,
Ball of death.
amorphous
That stabs.
goo. Yeah.
So cute.
That
So,
just tried to
here.
stab you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set the bag of holding down open, and then I'm gonna use the spatula flipping
Love it.
Nice.
the ball of death into the bag of holding
Love
without
it.
having to touch it or anything.
Good
Right.
one,
So
good
a
one.
giant spectral spatula appears out of the amulet, and it scoops up this thing that still has spikes coming out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Flips it into the bag. Whoop. You cinch the knot, and you feel two things in there. And with that, combat is ended. And just as it happens, you hear from inside the bag. Whoop, it gets bigger again, and you've got two things in there moving around, and well, one thing in there moving around, clanking into the other that went to 0 hit points. And with that, we're gonna take our break. So we've got a bag of holding
We've got to take care of that before
with
giving it to
two
total.
metallic slimes in it. We've got a team that has been injured, that is on the road, that needs to go back and try to get their friend out of the Knack of Doom. So I hope you stick around. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back. Lord Airband's gonna take care of you for the next 15 minutes, and we'll be back on the other side. See you then.
Yeah, gentlemen, flippity flip.
Yeah. Well, fear not, adventurers. Our campaign will continue after this brief intermission. Boy, am I feeling moist. I have to say, those oozes made me feel extra oozy. Have you noticed? Look at my head and my hands, my tentacles. Moist, yes? Well, anywho, let's enjoy our time together. I do want to say, you all have been extraordinarily considerate tonight and giving and trying to help all of our players to an extraordinary degree. Please give Jeff a chance. He's got to be able to do something against them. They have all the advantages in the world. Anywho, it's greatly appreciated. Knick, Knack, paddywhack. Okay, Don Treader, fine. It's done. You've got what you needed. It's not Lord Azkaban, it's Ereban. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Can you people not read? It says it right here under me. You see that? It's on your screen. Underneath it says intermission. Yes. All right. So, did you say something about Lord Cthulhu? I'm not Lord Cthulhu. The Epic Bros, all right? I am Lord Ereban. Lord Cthulhu can kneel before me. That's what I would like to say to him. As a matter of fact, if he came here right now, I would say that, and we'd probably get into a fight, psionically, of course, and I would likely lose because he's much more powerful than me, but it doesn't matter. I don't like him. Just stay out of here. Have I met the alternate version of myself? Of course. I've met all of the versions of myself, including the upside-down version, and he stunk. Is it okay to use these NPCs from my one world? Banshee, is that how you say your name? As long as you promise to send all proceeds to my dungeon, right here behind me, in gold. All right? Good. If there's any proceeds, that is. So how does one submit ideas also for how long? Wait, what? So when do we submit ideas for the also? How long have you been the keeper of... Oh, my goodness. I think I understand what you're saying. Listen, if you want to submit any ideas for this show, go to thedungeonrun.fandom.com. Submit there. Trust me. We'll take care of you. All right? Can you make them talk faster? I listen at the audio speed at 125 speed. They talk slow. Dragon Bard, come to me. I'll help you learn how to listen at the correct speed. Just kneel before me for just a few moments, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. I am an illithid, yes. What was the best prank that you played on the hive? Says Midnight Greninja. Do you really want to know? Stink bomb right in the middle. And I promise you, illithids have a very, very good sense of smell, and they did not like it. Oh, no. Lord Ereban, would you eat Cthulhu's brain? Yes, I mean, if I could. Actually, you know what? I have to say this. I know this means I'm a cannibal, and it's terrible, but I have had illithid brain before, and it is not tasty. As a matter of fact, it's quite rubbery and mushy, and it honestly doesn't have as much power as you'd think. It really doesn't. There's not a lot of neuronal activity. I need to go back to school and study my neurology. Can I eat your brain, says Purple Dragon. Come and try it, please. Please do. I wish you do. Sometimes I just want to be done with this, you know? Does the Lord know anything about Lily's fate? Sunny D, 400. First of all, love your name. Sunny D, great name. Second of all, did you not see how surprised I was at the opening of this show? Where the hell was she, I asked. At least I thought. She was not here. I was terrified. I felt confused. I'm learning now. Jeff is a very, very secretive dungeon master. And let me tell you, from the years that we spent together as roommates, if you will, when we were at college, he figured out a way of blocking me out of his mind, so I wasn't able to read into it, unfortunately. Lots of secrets. Lord of Secrets doesn't know. Very funny Thunder Muffin. Very funny. Why don't you come over here and tell me that to my face? All right. Can us as gods join the game for a battle to help or hurt the team? Golden Dag. I like this idea. You mean you want to fight the team? Are you telling me in this moment that you would like to take arms against this team? Jeffrey, are your ears open? Listen, I think we have something here. PvP arena, Sunny D, very good. No, not me. I want to help them. Oh, Fuzzy Waffles wants to be on the team. Oh, so you're now afraid, Fuzzy Waffles? Are you scared now? Is that what this is turning into? No, listen, we either fight against or we fight with. I'm not going to split up the party. They always say don't split up the party, right? There we go. We're always fighting with the team. Well, true, yes. Why don't you fill Lily's spot and help them out? Listen, your name is so hard to read. Why the capital letters? Why the lowercase than the uppercase? It's hard enough for me to read English as it is. Sorry, I got upset. Listen, I would do that. However, getting up out of this throne is very difficult to do. I have absolutely atrocious arthritis in the knees, and I cannot walk. And now that I'm on this brain-free diet, everything is just slow. It's like walking through sludge. And yes, I miss Lily as well. I feel you. I really, really do. It was a great idea, by the way. Lord, are you and the Kraken friends? No. Never. The diet's ending. Golden Dag, great question. Actually, I talked to the doctor 2 weeks ago. I had another appointment this last week, and I asked the doctor, I said, listen, I'd really like to at least have a quick bite, maybe something. I'm starting to lose my grasp on reality. I was told 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then I'm going to go on a binge. If I have to, I will eat everyone in this damn dungeon. Sailor? Crescent Potter, Lord Erebrand, I'm turning 25 alone tomorrow. Any ideas on what to do? Celebrate, my good man. Celebrate. Celebrate. Just celebrate. Whether it's you or you with 20 others, it doesn't matter. Life is short. Enjoy it. And eat ice cream. Lord, can you say happy birthday for me? Late happy birthday. Of course I can. Oh, God is a turtle. Oh, God, it's a turtle. I can't read. Happy birthday. Belatedly, of course. Go-to karaoke song. Haven't you not asked me this before? Uggo and Lily. I ship Uggo and Lily. And did I not answer? And if I didn't, I apologize. Again, Lionel Richie. Or Phil Collins. Usually Lionel Richie, though. It's easier for me to hit the high notes. No, my lord, life is plain. Yes, it is. Favorite brain type. I cannot read. Why do these? Can someone fix this monitor in front of my face? Or at least give me eye drops. Gee, many Christmas. It's like looking through gauze. Favorite NPC thus far? Well, of course it's Joral. All right? Lord Araban, can I use you in 2 campaigns that I am planning on doing? Of course you can. You think I care about being used in your campaign? No, I want to be used. I want to be loved by everyone. Don't you all get it? I just want your friendship. That's why I'm putting this show on. I want you to be happy. Never thought I'd say that out loud. Yes, and your brains. Wiggle my toes. Tracker. What is your name? Oh, my goodness. Sure, fine. Lord, you are my friend always. Yes, Turtle, you are my friend as well. Can I move my hands? Monk, of course I can. Look, I've been doing it the entire time. You want to see the right hand? I could even raise it. If I want. Which, like I did right there. Twice. Where is the Araban's intern? 3 times! Where is Araban's intern? I don't have one. I have a familiar. Well, more like a slave. His name is Milo. He's not really a slave either. And he's also quite stupid. But I like him. I'm actually liking Milo a bit more. Day in and day out. Your hand has a mind flare of its own. Well, Fuzzy Waffles, again with the jokes. I love it. Is Milo a name or a title? No, it's his name. No, he came to me that way when I rescued him from the pound. No, he's not a dog. It was a slave pound. I don't know what the hell it was. Shark-doodery break time. Great, John. Don't you love the shark-doodery? Mr. Whiskers has disappeared. Yes, I don't know where Mr. Whiskers has gone. As a matter of fact, is he still in the pockets? No? Is Milo a human? No, he's a part troll, a goblin, and part, I want to say dwarf. Though I'm not sure. He looks very strange. Every time I look at him, he looks different. In fact, he may be under some spell which changes him around often. Have I ever tasted a mind fart? Oh, goodness, that was fun. Did everyone else enjoy that? Did you get to laugh at my expense? If you did, congratulations. That was great. Listen, everyone, before I continue speaking with you, I do want to remind you, because you have all been so gifting, that there are the 4 unique digital items that can influence the game that you can purchase. You can grant a gift of advantage. You can give a force of good card or a force of evil card. Note, I suggest force of evil. Why? Because I like seeing them in pain. And remember, it's on you. You could purchase the IOU, right? And when you do, it will light a force of good candle. We've already reached a force of good candle to 20 this evening, which gives out a random force of good. And again, remember, if the candles are lit, if there are candles are lit by the end of tonight's adventure, they will carry over to the next show. Also, those of you that want to submit your ideas, any ideas at all, whether they be force of good cards or force of evil cards, or drawings of me, Lord Ereban, keeper of secrets, who talks at intermission. Literally, the image that you are seeing on your screen right now, draw it. Send it to, I should say, or submit at thedungeonrun.fandom.com. I want more. I haven't seen enough. More, please. If you stopped taking nibbles of Milo's brain, he'd do a better job. I've never eaten Milo's brain. I don't want Milo's brain. Do you know that he defecates and doesn't wash his hands? Ever. It's awful. No, I know. It's gross. And I told him, I said, listen, I need you to start washing your hands, Milo, especially when you're touching all the gold. What did he say? I won't do it. And I said, Milo, do it. I probably will eat his brain, by the way, once I'm off this diet. I'm seriously getting sick of him. What monster has the best tasting brain? I have to say, it's humans. Delicious. All of them. Humans. Well, and elves. Monsters, not so much. Again, rubbery, squishy, stinky, farty. Very farty. Lord Ereban and the Hag, 2019's power couple. I'm going to pretend like I did not read that. Favorite creature for a companion? A little me. All right? I said it. A little me. Do dumb blondes taste better or worse? My goodness, it's 2019, I ship Uggo and Lily. You don't ask questions like that of an illithid. Live, on camera, in front of 55 trillion people. It makes you look bad, not me. Which of the players has the tastiest brain? I haven't tried them yet. Be sure I will eat them all. Once this whole thing is over, 100 years from now, you know this will be the longest running show in the history of shows, guaranteed. Because I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I'm going to be alive for the next 500 years. And if as long as I'm alive, I'm going to be doing this show. Do you understand? You miss Lily. I do too. Don't worry, you don't have to apologize to me. I just get frustrated. Listen, I haven't had any food Literally, I do not eat currently. Because what I do eat are mushrooms, and they're awful, and they give me gas, and it just makes me feel like going to sleep. So, once I get the brains back in my system, I can assure you we will have a lot of fun together, okay? Do Illithids consider mad cow disease an STD? We call them STIs now, Geekbat. And no. Well, yes. No. They're still not STIs, they're ETIs. Eating transmitted infections. Have you ever tried meditating to help with your frustration, Ursa Minor? I am going to try to meditate right now. Literally, right now. So watch this. I'm going to close my eyes. Breath in. Breathe out. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't do it. It's too difficult. All right. I tried. I literally, that's as much as I can do. I can't do it again. I will never try that again. That was awful. Really, truly. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Lord Ereban, do you have a wife? I did know him, and she's no longer with us, and that's the end of that. I don't want to discuss it. Jessica Lynn Parsons, LOLs, you've got to stop trying to befriend creatures. Why is she speaking? Wait, I missed it. Say it again. Say what again? What did I say? And what is she doing in here? Doesn't she have a show to do? What is going on? We all could have left when he was meditating. Damn, Deadbee. I promise you, if you leave right now, I will be hurt deeply. Oh, hello, Rogden, otherwise known as Uggo. Where is Lily? Squid face? Really? That's what you're going to call me? After I gave you this opportunity? You're done, sir. Do you understand? You're done. At the very least, I want to fight you. But like a mud wrestling competition. What do you think? No, actually, bad idea. Scratch it. That's never going to happen. No. I hate it. What? Where in the hell is the team? Are they back, ready to go? Because I'm getting sick of this. I'm really sick. Like, absolutely sick. Rogden, number one fan voting for you. Queen Scarlet wants to let you know, Rogden, she's a number one fan. Lily Dumblestuck fan saying hello to Morgan. Are you all now? What are you doing? You're no longer doing the show. You're no longer playing the game. You're just now typing on your iPhone devices or your phone devices? No, not acceptable. This is not a time to socialize, people. It's a time to play, to fight, to quest, to find treasure, to find your friends. Where is she? I mean, we know where she is, but when are we going to get her back? That's what I want to know. I love the show too, Day 231. Purple Dragon, I'm not going to eat their brains, not until the show's over. And again, probably 100 years from now. Hey, Jack. Again, feel free to come down to the dungeon anytime. The door's open. I'll give you the address. I've already lost my mind many times, Ursa. Lily, where are you? Says Rogden. Lily, where are you? Lily. Well, why don't you go get Joral to figure out this whole business of this magical weapon, open the damn thing, and get her out. It's simple. I could have had this done already. I'm just waiting for you guys to move. Oof. Rock, paper, scissors. All right. Let's go. Row, sham, bow. Paper. Wrong. I was paper. You can't choose the same thing. Or can you? How does that game work? If I choose what you choose, do we just negate one another? Let's do it again. Row, sham, bow. I'm paper. You're rock. I win. Yes. I knew it. Ever heard of the Imperium? No, no. Explain it to me, please. I can't only do paper, Goof. I'm choosing paper. Yes, I can make rock, Brandon Nerd. Of course I can make rock. I can make everything. Scissors, rock, paper, other types of things that you would use in Rochambeau. Everything, all of it. How do you make a card, Jack Attack? What do you mean a card? Do you want to make a force of good card? Well, you write something up. An idea for a force of good card. Something that could be of value to the team, or a force of evil card, which is something that would be a detriment to the team, and then send it to the dungeonrun.fandom.com. They might use it on the show. All right, everyone. I think they're back and ready to go. So whenever you're ready, I'm going to push you back over to them and let you enjoy the remainder of tonight's entertainment. Again, thank you to all of you who have shared the show. If you have not, I ask you to please do so. And remember, I am still in the chat and joining your social conversations. So, now it's time. Let's get back to our adventures.
Hey,
we're back, everybody. Okay, so we got a couple of metal slimes in a bag.
One of them not dead.
One of them not dead.
We need
One of them not
do
dead.
something about that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's something.
You guys have collected it in this bag of holding. Grell is still with you. And what would you like to do?
We should run.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go now.
So you guys make your way back through the forested area, through that strange chasm with the stone on either side, and you get back closer to where Shantytown gets more populated. You back into the meat of things, where there are structures all around you, and you're heading back to Joral's. That's
I'm
right?
not certain that we should make Joral's day any worse and give him a live...
I have an idea.
Okay.
What if we go up on top of a very tall building or structure, and I open it up and it falls? The fall would crush it.
I don't want to kill an innocent creature.
1 second. The brush of tea just gave you a force of good.
The brush of tea?
Tie? T-T-I. Brush of tie.
Tie. Brush of tie. Okay.
Brush of tea.
Okay. Fates decide. If drawn in combat, which this isn't combat, this effect happens immediately. Roll a 1d6 on... should I just wait until we're in combat?
Yeah, just wait until we're in combat.
Okay, cool.
Brush of tie?
Yeah, brush of tie.
Fahima, I think we possibly need to examine the definition of innocent creature. This thing was trying to kill us, and it's definitely harmed several people in the past. And, need I remind you, it stands in the way of our rescuing our friend.
It's like a
Need
cat.
I remind you that I also hurt things, so am I a creature that maybe you don't like?
It's like a cat. You can't stop it from killing birds, can you? It's in its nature. That doesn't mean it's an evil creature.
I still kill cats.
Won't we have to kill it if we want to use the metal?
I'm sure we can just have a little chat with it and ask it to just sort of give it back.
The other thing that's confusing to me is it's made of this magical metal. Something had to have animated it.
I
right?
agree, yeah. This is very odd. It was a shipment of metals that then became sentient and killed, like it turned into a killer slime.
And maybe the ooze ate the metal and it became one.
Is that how it works?
Yes, that's how it works. I've done research.
Do I believe her?
You can roll insight if you want.
I believe you.
You have advantage, Civ, from Board Game Corner.
Thank you, Board Game Corner. Still only a 12.
You're not sure. I mean,
Well-
she doesn't tend to lie to you, but...
This is true. This is true. Well,
I had
in
a
that
pet
case,
gelatinous cube. It's ooze-like, and they also really like lullabies.
you what?
I had a pet gelatinous
So much to
cube.
unpack.
It was just a little one, though. They're quite hard to manage when they get
Well, is there
bigger.
any way to separate the creature from the metal? Maybe if we give it something else for it to dissolve, then it'll leave the metal behind.
That's a great idea. I can conjure something that it can slurp up.
What? That's all we had to do? Why didn't you say that before we tried to kill it?
So you're going to be offering it a home that's better than the current one that it's in?
Well, maybe if you conjure gold, it will go after the gold and then
we'll have a gold slime trying to kill us.
Or we could just kill it and make it into weapons.
Okay, Siv, can you open the bag for me?
I suppose.
I'm gonna
Prepping shocking grass.
Yeah.
So you guys are in the shantytown right now?
I'm still on the outskirts.
Yeah,
I think
before we get into
stopped us
shantytown,
before
we
we
probably
walked
have
into a crowd of people. Who could have foreseen this?
The day that Ooze ate 14 people.
Is there a safe place to do it? Is there like a?
Well, it depends on what you want to do.
Well, if
talking
she
about
wants me to
dropping
open it
it.
up, I'm not going to just open it up in like a clearing or near the shantytown. Is there like a rocky outcropping or something that?
There's definitely lots of rocks around. I don't know if that makes it safer or better for you.
Can
but
we communicate with it while it's in the bag, or does it have to be out?
Oh,
communicate with it?
Yeah, could we
think you're
open
gonna
it
be
up and be
able to
like,
communicate
hey,
with
little
it at all?
slimy slime?
You can yell into the bag, sure.
I'm going to let you do that.
I'm gonna conjure. Let's see how big this can be. 3 feet by 3 feet metal.
Let me ask you something. I haven't read your spell in a sec. Once it has made contact with someone, they are immediately aware that it's not real, right?
No, it is real.
It's not an illusion, it's a conjuration.
Oh, it is a
Yeah.
conjuration.
Part of her thing is a conjuration wizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're literally conjuring an item that exists that's real.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna conjure a big, beautiful hunk of metal in my hands.
A big, beautiful hunk of metal.
It's like
Sexy,
this
sexy
big.
hunk
I'm
of
gonna-
the hottest metal you've ever seen. Okay.
you
What kind
say-
of metal did you conjure?
Why are you holding that? Put that on the ground.
What kind of metal did you
It better
conjure?
be pretty attractive.
Was there anything better than gold? What's the currency
Platinum,
that's better?
electrum.
Electrum.
Adamantine, which it
Yeah.
already is.
I'm gonna do electrum.
Yeah.
That's more precious. Yeah.
I believe so.
She can wait. No, never mind.
Yeah, I was just saying you could have just
don't think it's
conjured a
just
mantine for
conjure.
Joral.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
think
Right,
that
but there's like a.
But it
her
disappears
spell
after an hour.
disappears after.
Yeah.
Right.
It's temporary.
That'd be awesome if it never disappeared.
Yeah, I was
gonna
like,
say.
that doesn't.
rolling in it.
Yes. Read the spells, Jeff.
You get gold. You get gold.
Actually, it is permanent.
Hey.
Permanent.
Level 2
so
wizard.
Richest.
So it lasts an hour.
Yeah.
You're conjuring what kind of metal? Other adamantine, other mithril, other your metal, gold, platinum. What do you
What
want?
was it when we electrum?
What was it when we put it in the bag?
It was either mithril or adamantine. Right?
One of each.
Right.
Okay, the first one was what?
The one that died.
Yeah.
Well, you would have to have it identified. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if you guys would be able to identify it just by look. They're both pretty metally looking.
One or the other.
But you could take a gander inside now and see if you can do a
It
investigation
doesn't matter.
check
It's
or-
gonna defecate whatever it wants to defecate.
What? Defecate?
It's going
Yeah, I'm going to feed it.
What
I'm gonna
does that
feed
mean?
it. I'm
You
gonna
want it
feed
to poop metal?
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
feed
the plan?
it.
The idea is that it's going to absorb
Right.
this other thing and then leave the other
Strangest
one
nature
behind.
show
Okay.
I've ever heard of.
Adding word to
idea.
Orctionary.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
I'm also role-playing my wisdom in this moment.
Yeah. Okay, so you are going to you've created a piece of very attractive metal.
Yes.
And you are going to open the bag and ask the ooze to look at the metal,
To eat it.
to eat it.
I'm standing back and
Jeff.
prepping Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, as she opens the bag, I'll have them all ready and
Okay.
and
preparing myself.
Okay.
and Hex lasts an hour, so Hex is still going on it. I
Okay.
haven't switched my concentration to anything else.
So you open the bag, and
It's still a baby, too.
that lasts a minute.
1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not still a baby.
I've read some of the spells. You guys.
Permanent.
So yeah, and it actually expanded before we even went to break.
Oh, that's true.
So you open the bag.
I'm gonna, after it gets out, I'm gonna close the bag and back away.
Okay.
Because I want to keep that other one inside. I don't want it
Right.
to like spill out.
Here, Uzi, 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 Uzi. Come here, come here.
And you see it.
I used to be a very normal librarian.
Yeah.
I
used
need you to
have
roll
normal
persuasion,
things.
Fahima, and
I lived
you have
in a
advantage from
cave.
I
student of
can't
Grim.
believe this is happening right
Thank
now.
you, student of Grant.
I lived in a cave and this is weird.
This is a what? Persuasion?
Very
Yeah.
weird.
Is there a
Fill it
way,
in the box.
is there a way to communicate to oozes?
I don't think that.
Oh, Nat 19.
They're sentient.
That's an awesome.
She rolled a 19 and then a 20, Jeff.
To persuade?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You are not. You are not.
I know
You are
all
not-
about oozes.
You are not even. You are not clear that the thing understands anything you're saying.
Oh my God.
But it definitely seems to like the look of that metal, and as it kind of makes its way like a slug out of the bag, it latches on to the metal you have conjured, even though it has an aura of magical glow around it, and it just starts going pulsating slowly on the metal.
Is it absorbing it?
It's hard to tell.
Is
the metal
it getting? Is the ooze getting bigger?
We probably have to.
It's not going to be something that happens immediately.
It's gonna take a while.
I really hope this works. Do we have a backup plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
right.
Eldritch Blast and maul it to death.
Yeah,
Maybe just knock it out.
How do we do that?
with a maul. I'm just saying.
Right.
What would you like to do, guys?
I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as it
roll an
takes
attack.
longer than
Yeah.
30 seconds.
You have advantage from Joker 38.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I'm a
Joker
fire at it too.
38.
All right, everybody just unloads on this thing as it's slurping the metal.
That's a 14.
All right, you guys all sort of simultaneously attack it, and you see it do that thing where it's like stuck onto this conjured metal. It's in a sort of a C shape around the side of this conjured metal, and it hardens as the other one did, and you see it go down to
I'm gonna immediately put it back into the bag before she has a meltdown.
shoots to your feet.
Oh, right. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
All right, you put it back into the bag. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Fahima.
I am not.
Are we back on the road again?
Grell, lead the way.
All right, so I'll never understand you guys.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys make your way through the shanty town, and it's this is a chaotic place, a maze-like place. But you remember because you've been there several times now, your way to good old Joral's house, and there you see a large man with a beard, tan smock, light blue cord around his waist. You came back!
Indeed.
Against all probabilities.
We really wanted to surprise you.
And I'm gonna open up the bag of holding and spill the contents out onto.
You're not going to believe this. Moments after you left, the gold coins you gave me were stolen by 3 street toughs. Life is pain.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, they all had knives and threatened to harm me.
Oh, my goodness.
Perhaps you should move.
Yes.
Maybe I'll go.
Where can I go? I've been evicted from my home. All I have is this. And he pulls back the curtain. There are rats in there.
Okay.
What can I do to help you?
Is he pretty strong? Does he look pretty
He's a
strong?
big guy, yeah.
He's pretty good. I mean, obviously, if he's making it weapons.
Right. Yeah.
You should learn how to fight.
I am a pacifist.
You had a shop inside Turles
I'll
before
tell
the
you later.
moratorium?
Yes, very successful.
Yes.
Yes.
So sorry.
Those were the days.
Anyway, we brought you back some precious metals.
You found my shipment.
We did.
They're kind of
No.
in ooze form now.
And he looks in the sack. My bag of holding.
Yes.
You have 2 samples here, mithril and adamantine.
Yes. Please.
Now,
We need a weapon.
please.
He
Magical.
takes
Thank you.
your maul, and he hoists the adamantine.
Can we help?
Yeah.
You have helped beyond you can imagine. This is the best day of my life.
No, I mean, can we help you speed up?
Oh no, this is a very simple
right.
process.
Do your thing, buddy.
Jeff, while he's doing this, Ugo's going to go into his tent and get the rats out.
Aww.
Roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding. So he starts. He sits down on the ground in front of it and actually crosses his legs, and you can see him, get into a ritual meditative state. And you see arcane energies come up out of the ground beneath him, and he is, communing with the metal and the maul, which he has sort of balanced on top of it. It doesn't seem probable that it would sit like that. And as he reaches up and grabs the handle of your maul, which, by the way, is really cool looking because you got it at Orcish thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got this cool tusk on the side.
Yeah.
And this cool thing. And he grabs it and he pushes it, and you see it miraculously break the surface of this incredible metal, and he pushes it down as magical purplish fumes swirl and twist around it, and he pushes it down into the metal, and as the back of the maul submerges into this thick physical metal that shouldn't be able to be pierced like this, he pushes it down and like a plunger pulls it back up, and as he does, it's like someone sucked the straw of a milkshake, and the bottom of the adamantine comes up and forms over the top of the maul head, and you have this layer, this coating of incredibly powerful magical metal that comes up and around the head of the maul, and he pulls it up like a plunger, pulling out, and all the material sucked up and around until there's nothing left, and he pulls it out, and the purple vapor and smoke and swirl recedes, and he goes, "Look at that! It worked! I haven't done that in quite a while."
You don't have any more rats in your tent.
That was very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And as you take it, you notice that the metal itself is slightly undulating.
Oh.
As if there's still a quality of the ooze on it. There's still a pulsating, undulating, ooze-like.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And you have this maul that is outfitted with orcish decoration and cool accoutrements all up and down its hilt, and at the top, a gleaming, glistening, reflective adamantine head that actually moves and reflects like a T-1000, and it is.
It's a sight.
It's almost. It feels like it's alive. Almost. It feels like it's a pulsating, living beast.
Yeah, I think I'm looking differently at Joral now than maybe after having just watched him do this. It's just sort of like.
I'll go.
Yeah,
I think baby Oozlet lives on.
great.
And he picks up the bag and he says, "And now I have mithril to start my business again. I cannot believe that you have done me such a kindness. Thank you, thank you." And he opens the flap and he goes, "There are no rats in here.
True.
Yes,
There are many rat carcasses here.
I'll get them later. I'll eat them later.
Thank you."
Oh.
And you guys now have a magic +1
Whoa.
maul.
Nice.
All right, hightail it to Griselda's.
Yes.
I also pick up the 3 rat carcasses.
All right, so you guys, magic item in tow, move through the streets and head back. Grell going, "Help me get you back here. You guys, this has been quite a day." And he, leads you to the tent with the scarves and the beads. You walk in and you immediately run up to the shelf with the little figurine. Met with a wooden figurine, the magic wooden figurine on it that you saw that had Lily inside it. And as you enter, Grell says, "Griselda, can you help us?" And from behind you hear that jingle jangle sound again, and she comes walking out. "You didn't see, I told you. No need for anger.
How much?
You create your own fate.
How much for the thing?
Well, your friend and I have made a little deal, have we not?"
What?
Yes, I spoke with her, and she said that we could have it
Oh, he's good.
Okay.
as long as we continue to do what we're doing.
I bet he wrote her a poem.
Interesting.
It is not a simple process to free someone from a curiosity of cursed curse.
What do you mean?
Knack of doom.
What do you mean? It's not a simple process.
There are many layers here, and it takes a swift strike from a magical weapon, but it is dangerous. You do not want to destroy your friend inside.
Okay. Meaning what?
Meaning
Can you take
I
her out?
hope you can try, but she is locked inside.
Didn't she open it earlier?
She didn't.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah, it's sealed back up.
So
Each layer must be destroyed. So we're gonna do a series of dexterity checks, Uggo.
I'm guiding him every time.
Okay.
Guidance, guidance, guidance.
Amoshan gives you advantage, Uggo.
Thank you, Amishon.
Add a d4.
Oh, yeah. And it's every time. It's not like
I literally, if it's a series of them, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
First one is 13.
All right. So you smash. You
Wait.
try to come at it.
10 plus
Plus yours.
2
Oh.
plus 1 dexterity.
Oh, dexterity. I'm sorry. Yes.
You have a +1 to your weapon too.
From the weapon as well? Okay,
yeah,
so
it's
then 14.
+1 to rolls, +1 to.
Oh, yeah, 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you come at it. Crack on the side.
Yeah.
The first layer falls away. Roll again. You have an advantage from Nightwing 22.
Is there anything that we can do to assist him? Like,
You could.
like, is there any way to like wedge it in place so it doesn't, like
Yeah,
topple over or roll out of the way or anything like that?
Sure. I'll allow that. Why don't you?
Like if the ground is dirt, then I'll just dig a small hole so that it stays in place and doesn't,
Right. Okay. Cool. So you guys are all sort of huddled around watching this process. What was your last roll?
22.
22. And again, you come at it not with the usual rage that Uggo swings. It cracks, falls away.
Uggo is capable of being gentle.
Now you have advantage from Circumspect Sandwich.
Thank you, Circus.
Yay.
I know what that means. Don't know what defecate mean, though.
Wow. Okay, 26.
Whoa.
26. So this time, your maul straight and true like a baseball swing, and you hit it, and you see magical energies break through the surface, and it cracks again, and it pops, and there's wood bits and debris all around the edge in the hole that you've dug, and you see the little lily doll there.
He
And
looks at Griselda. Huh?
Yeah. And it takes one last swing, but you're going to have to hit Lily.
I'll go. She'll forgive you.
I don't want to hurt her.
Are you sure you want to do this? If you mess up, she could die.
Why would you say that?
There's no.
Well,
alternative.
because he needs to know.
Thank you, Sif, for being honest even when it's hard.
If it's going to come from anyone, I think she would rather it come from you. Time is of the essence.
Uggo kneels down
Yep.
to the little wooden figure.
Yep.
Lily, Uggo's not good with words, but I hope his actions show he loves you, because Uggo loves you.
And
Okay. Roll. See what happens.
great. 14.
14. That last swing comes down and hits square on the top of the little lily figurine's head. And you see it crack, and a crack goes down the center of the figurine, and light starts to spew from it. And then, like an egg, it breaks open, and you see a flash, and all of a sudden, sitting before you, standing there, is Lily Dumblestock.
Yeah, big ol' hug. Big ol' hug.
I hurt you. I hurt you.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Where'd you go? Oh, lots of places. Oh, how are you guys?
Well, fine. Do you still have him?
Okay. Oh,
Mr. Whisper?
I look inside my coat. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, can we get out of here? I don't want to spend another moment in this tent.
Yes, but 1 second. Grell, can I have your dagger, please?
Sure.
Is Grell still there?
Yeah.
He's with you guys.
Grell, you have proven yourself. Moreover,
Uggo cuts his hand.
blood brother.
I take out a dagger.
Grell takes the dagger and looks at his hand and closes his eyes.
You can do it. Look at it when you do it. Look at it.
Digs in.
Yes.
The blood starts to flow and he pushes it forward.
Yes.
He grabs
Yes.
your hand.
Grell, you are Ugo's blood brother. Like James, you joined Brotherhood. You have proven yourself over many times. You are a hero.
He looks at his hand mixed with the different kinds of blood. Thank you. I'll never forget this day.
Hold
And he
yourself
turns-
high from this day forward.
He turns back to Griselda, the Hag of Shantytown, and he says, "You told me that there would be a great success today, and I had no idea how right you were." "Yes, child. You are a man today. Do not forget this. Be better." And he walks out of the
Hey,
tent.
Grell,
Yeah, yes.
Joral might need some help. Some protection from good people with some powers.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay?
Grell, in Orcish, he says, "May your enemies die at your feet."
And double your number. And he walks out. "And you thought visiting my pavilion was a bad thing.
No
I
comment.
would love
No comment.
to give you a reading.
Yes, please.
Would you like that?"
I feel like I missed a lot.
Yes.
Yes,
There's
we'll
quite
catch
a
you
lot
up.
of- Yes.
Okay, I'd love a reading.
All right. And she pulls out a deck of cards. Who first? Oh, okay. And she sits you down at this table in the back, and as you guys all sort of huddle around it, she pulls out this deck of cards.
I'm standing back, by the way.
Okay.
Not about it.
Not interested.
Oh, 2 forces of good for Lily. Everybody's having your back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Lily.
Thanks, guys. It didn't feel like I was gone that long, but apparently a lot happened.
We kind of fell apart at first.
It's been a day. It's been a real
my gosh.
day.
These are from Twinsen and Circumspect Sandwich.
Sweet.
Thank you, Twinsen and Circumspect Sandwich, which is hard to say.
But easy to understand.
Okay, these are both viewer submitted. I have Hydration Salvation. Before your next action, you take a swig from your canteen. Taste a hint of lime and feel unusually refreshed. Heal 5 hit points. If at max hit points, a watery shield protects you worth 5 hit points.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh,
That
with
is
a hint
nice.
of lime. I love it. Okay. And then new catchphrase. Catchphrase. Make up your own new catchphrase. Instantly charm or intimidate the next character you say it to.
Nice.
Amazing.
Very nice.
All right.
They're awesome.
So you sit down at this, you're sitting at this table, and Griselda looks at you, her face shriveled, her eye solid and unwavering, staring at you. And she looks down and she pulls a card. The sun, brightness and momentum, like words on the wind. That which was lost has returned to you, but still you worry. Fear not, as the sun rises, it too will rise again. But still you must search, chasing. There is something more. You are warmth, but I feel a chill. Frigid air on a stark sunlight day. Touch my hands.
I'm just like, you bought the ticket, take the ride.
And everything stops. You will freeze. Come with me.
Oh my
to Secret.
Secret Town. Everybody's going to Secret Town.
So excited.
There. Hold my hands.
Oh! You are the key. Touched by the cyclone, touched by the void. They are after you. They don't know it yet, but they are. You must hide what you are. You must hide. They cannot know. You are the daughter of the wish. Ah!
Oh.
I'm back. You must all go now. You must all go.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
You must go. I see great danger.
Fine.
A friend looks for you.
What?
Go now. Run.
What does that mean?
Where are we?
Get out of my pavilion.
Okay.
You must go.
Okay, I
You
think we
are
should go
not
outside. I
safe.
think we
All
need
right.
to
You are
go
not
outside.
safe.
All right, go. Come on.
Thank you for your help.
And
Sorry it
as
took
you guys
so-
enter, you see, night is setting here in the shanty town.
Who has the earring?
Jeff, was there enough time? Was there enough? No, it wasn't an hour, huh? Was enough time for short rest?
No.
A friend needs us. I don't know. That might be a time to check in with Torvald. Yes.
Okay.
Just to see. I don't know. We have a few friends.
Mr. Whisper
But I think we
is
should
holding
start.
the
Perfect. I'm sure it looks great on him. We should start heading back to town.
No.
Does she mean?
Why would we go back to town?
Because there's a lot of things we still need to do in this town. What else did you suggest we do?
Well, there has to be more here.
What leads?
Where will we go in town? Who will we speak with?
We can go to Nightstone. We can find out more things. There's nothing here.
I disagree, but if that's what you think you want to do,
Ask
fine.
the amulet.
The last time we were in town is when we saw these thieves. We followed your hunch out here to the shantytown, and the trail has gone cold.
Trust the amulet.
Well, what you think we should go back? What do you think we should do, Civ?
That's fine. We can go back.
Well, what do you think we should do? That was not the question.
I don't know anymore. I really don't. But I do think that there are more clues to find out here. And to be honest with you, if I was going to steal a book, if I was going to steal magic materials, if I was going to do whatever it is that they are trying to do, I would not do it inside of the city, where there are guards and wizards and people looking for...
I'm sorry, your wisdom doesn't hold up. All of the thieving that we have seen and experienced is there inside the city. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're incorrect.
What are our options? I'm so confused right now.
Going back into Turles, trying to get into Nightstone, gather more information, talk to Fesh. We still haven't really talked to Fesh. Or stay here and poke around more tents, I guess.
If we go back inside the city, Lucerne is looking for us.
Okay.
And the next time he sees us, he's going to do something to Fahima. That's exactly what I would do if I was him.
I don't know that you know that, honestly.
I've broken the law more times than I can remember. I've spent more time in prison than you ever have.
He had the chance to do that at the market, and he didn't.
Well, he certainly tried to catch Meep.
And now we have Meep. So if he finds us again, he's going to search us and want the egg. And Uggo is not going to let him do that. And then Uggo will be thrown in prison. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead?
I have a question. Fahima, what happened?
What?
Why is she angry at you?
Well, she said that I was the key, and,
The key to what?
I don't know. And that someone's looking for me.
Who?
I don't know. And that, and that I'm the daughter of a wish.
Wish. That sounds lovely.
Right. It's all very cryptic. I have no idea.
Sounds it.
Has there been anything we've encountered that's been locked?
Not. I mean, no.
The things that held the warden, but we unlocked those.
Watchers of the amulet, we are at impasse. What should we do?
Well, the Watchers see you and hear you.
We could also contact Torvald with the earring. Maybe he has some new information since it's been a while.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like me to say to him?
I don't know if we have time to explain everything that's happened, but you could tell him that.
Perhaps someone wrote a song about what happened while I was gone. They could sing.
Sadly,
Just summarize it real quick for me.
well, Fahima was speaking in limericks for a few.
Oh,
You would have been very impressed.
I'm already impressed. I haven't even heard it.
No song, though.
No song, sorry.
That's okay.
I really don't want to get caught again. And I really don't want Meep to get caught again.
I never thought about making song.
Yeah, you should try it, Ugo. You'd be good at it.
If we're out here, we're floundering around.
Let's just call Torvald if that feels like the right thing to do and see what he has to say.
And this moratorium on magic needs to end. I mean, after watching Joral and others like him suffer out here, and we can't do that from out here.
I'm putting the earring in.
Okay.
So hot.
He's hurt.
So hot.
I got stabbed a bunch.
Right.
I kind of like it.
Getting stabbed?
I know.
No, the ear.
Oh.
Torvald? So hot. Torvald? Torvald? I don't think he's home.
Home? Isn't he always wearing the earring?
I suppose that's true. Home is his head.
Right.
Not good.
Yeah, maybe something happened to him. Well,
Listen, we can lay low,
Yeah,
but
we need to
inside the
hide.
city,
wasn't one of our options to go find a warden? But wasn't the
that was going to require a portal.
Sib, if we go back to the city, do you think we're really in trouble?
I believe so, yes. But
Right.
that might also be the only way we find more clues.
I want to roll an insight check on Civ.
Sure. You have advantage from a Branded Nerd.
I may not need it. Yeah, that's a 21.
I definitely believe what I'm saying, but there's also something more. But I'm not lying about going back inside of the city.
Out here, we're out of options.
Also, night is setting.
Well, the agenda was originally to get back into the city before dark, and I know we've maybe strayed a little bit from it, but...
Lily,
Yes?
I missed you.
I missed you too.
You weren't gone that long, but it felt like forever.
Oh,
We all
miss
miss
so
you.
much.
I think going back to the last place we stayed last night might not be an option anymore because of
Yeah, we found there.
and she overheard us.
of a safe place inside of the city?
Rosy Cheeks has rooms to rent. It might not be the quietest,
I have a good reputation
but
there.
it's a pretty good place to lay low.
Nah, I don't know. She's pretty much known there.
I don't know. I think Rosy Cheeks strikes me as the kind of place that when the cops come looking, everyone goes quiet.
Also can disguise myself if we're really worried about that.
That's also true.
This Rosy Cheeks is in Turles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bar that we went to with the drinking
I don't
contest.
want Meep to get taken again. She's an egg. And if the egg gets broken, she dies forever.
I know, Fahima.
But an egg is easier to hide.
True.
But it radiates magic.
It's literally like we have no other option. Out here, we're fiddling around without much of a. You can keep asking that thing if you want. My mind's made up. I'm going back into the city.
Okay.
Well,
I think
all right,
we should
so go
stick
then.
together because that doesn't ever seem to do any good when we split up. So.
I have people that I care about in Nightstone who are in danger, so come with me if you wish.
Have you ever thought about maybe since you're in danger that you go there and put them in danger? Just put it out there.
I don't see.
Since I'm not the one, no one wants to ever listen to Ugo, because Ugo's not smart enough to know what's going on. But I keep numerous times.
We listen
I say
to
a
you.
thing and it happens.
Ugo!
Sorry, I'm very.
Numerous is a new word.
Yes,
Yes.
I study hard.
We listen to you, Argo.
Fine. Okay. To go with your argument here
Yeah.
for a moment.
Yeah.
What is your other option?
The other option.
Again, I will say for the 10th time, what is the other option?
All right. I will sing my hugging song again if everybody keeps raising their voices.
I'm not raising my voice.
Argo, you just yelled.
No, that's normal talk.
I know, but
There's-
it was loud.
Definitely people noticing this commotion.
I think we should head back to the city, go to Rosy Cheeks Tavern, lay low, get some rooms, and figure out a plan.
There are abandoned houses, right?
I mean, there are houses is a strong
There was
word.
a whole derelict part of the
But like
city.
derelict part of the city, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why won't we just stay here and hide in that building right there
He means
and take a
inside.
sleep?
The derelict buildings are inside.
That's
the
where you
city.
fought
we're in a
Yeah.
tent.
Fought the,
we're in a tent
the
city, yeah.
goblins. Yeah.
Right.
Grell did tell us about some places inside of Shantytown too, though, when he was walking us around.
I mean, Ugo is looking around where he is at right now
Right.
and
Yeah.
goes,
There's a spot right there. Let's go there and hide.
I agree. Zago.
And then what?
I got arteries.
And then what? Go back to
I got these bleeds.
Arteries? Argo! What is going
Sorry.
on?
I got these things that bleed. I need to fix them.
No, arteries
Oh.
was right.
And then what? Go back to the city in the morning?
Maybe we
Bit
have.
off agenda, but maybe.
Sometimes when I take a sleep is good idea because I wake up and new things.
The amulet says go to Torvald.
We can't.
What?
Do we have a way of getting back to Torvald?
No.
Here, right?
Okay, Portal
Pete?
is here.
Fesh.
Yes. Fesh.
Fesh could
Yes.
probably do it.
I think we would benefit from being in a hotel room,
All right.
an inn of some sort. I think if we're careful and we lay low,
And if we're trying to lay low, doing it now is probably better than first thing in the morning.
let's get back into the city before dark and maybe have dinner.
I don't think I can come
Why?
because Meep. Meep is an egg. She can't fly away anymore.
Meep is part of family. We cannot
Can't
leave her.
fly away if she's an egg.
Well, then hide.
Maybe we can go and borrow the bag of holding and hide Meep inside of that.
That's a good idea.
I mean, Joral owes us a favor.
Well, he did us a favor. He made the magical weapon.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
I know at this point he probably trusts us. So that's an option.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
To Joral.
You make your way back to a familiar spot that you have been to many times, and you do not see the familiar man sitting on his chair. You do, however, see 2 feet sticking out of a burlap flap.
Joral,
And the flap opens. Friends, I am enjoying my new rat-free tent.
Excellent.
It is delightful. I have not gotten bit once
That's
by
great to
rats.
hear.
Bugs, however, are still very rampant.
Yes.
Life is pain.
Joral, I have a favor to ask you.
Anything for my friends. I will start my business in the morning with my mithril.
Before
Terrific.
she asks you the favor, can I just have you look at it like the rats are biting you because they like you and the bugs are biting you because they like you?
Love bites.
Yes!
That is a novel idea. The pain reminds me of joy.
Okay.
Might I borrow your bag of holding? It's for a very important reason.
Of course.
Really?
I am here to serve. I didn't expect you ever to return it. It was a surprise, I admit. It is literally my only... No, I have 2 things of value.
Very true.
I can give you this beautiful goblet.
It is a cup.
I knew that was coming.
Come on, no one likes this goblet.
It is a pretty cup.
How about 2 dragon teeth?
2 dragon teeth. Thank you.
Look.
Oh, it reminds me of love bites. Very nice. Thank you.
Joral,
Please take my 1,000 gold piece bag of holding.
All right. I'll
That is actually the price of a bag of holding. 1 with 3 zeros. Yes.
We
You're
can
a
try to
generous
return
man,
it.
Joral.
Why do I feel so guilty?
why didn't you take,
Because
it's all right. Why don't you take this as a deposit, and I'll give him the real gem and the coin of certainty. When you flip that coin, it always lands up heads.
Oh,
It's lucky.
entertainment for my life.
Well, if you're into gambling, it could be useful.
It's all the joy of a regular coin without any of the mystery of what will happen next.
It's a sure thing.
Oh my God.
Joral, I love how you can spin anything to see it the way you want to. That's a real skill.
Thank you.
The gem is real. It's worth 50 gold.
Whoa, that is almost 1,000 gold, which is the value of that bag that I just gave you.
It's a deposit. We're going to bring it
Thank you.
back.
No, I understand. This is what I have come to expect from continuing to live.
Oh my God.
well,
Please enjoy. I'm going to lay down now
We'll
and
return
hope
it.
for some love bites.
Joral, if we ever come back, is there anything we could bring you that would make you happy?
My family.
Okay.
We're working on that.
Yep.
We're working on getting the moratorium lifted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right,
Okay,
let's
on
get out of here.
that
I feel very uncomfortable.
depressing
So you guys
note.
have a bag of holding.
Yes.
You're gonna put meat in it.
Is that okay? Will she be fine in a bag?
she's fine.
Yeah.
It's an egg.
Yeah.
Like a vacuum, though, so I don't know.
It's a vacuum.
Right?
Well,
Isn't it?
it's,
Like a
she'll be
egg
fine.
emulator
It's an egg.
or something.
Okay.
She's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
The protector.
Yeah.
We found her in a thing that fell from the sky, and she was fine.
True.
True.
And you're making your way back to the city.
Yes.
Okay. Bag of holding, egg, family.
Maybe
Beautiful.
disguise yourself now.
All right. I'll take out my disguise kit and just put on like a robe and stuff like that.
So you guys make your way through the shantytown, very, as night is falling. I mean, it is getting dark, and you make your way up to the northern entrance that you remember seeing, the sign that says moratorium on magic. And as you get there, you see 2 guards standing, and as you approach, you see a figure in a hood, in a dark cloak, come around from behind the guards and pull the cloak back and look at you. And it's a woman with long, brown, stringy hair and big, thick glasses.
Yeah.
James,
Nance.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Okay.
Where have you been?
We had some things to take care of. What's wrong?
She comes out and she says, we have to get into the city. Hide from the guards, come here. And she has this bag with her, and she brings it, comes out, meets you out from where the guards are standing.
Okay.
She pulls it down, and it's a bunch of nightstone robes. She's like, we have to get back in. This has been terrible things.
Okay.
Audric is dead.
What?
Lucerne?
Murdered.
By who?
I don't know.
How?
But his arm was ripped off, and he was beaten with it.
Oh my God.
Isn't that what
by
you
his-
threatened to do?
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
Yes, but that means someone's probably trying to frame you.
Many people heard you say that in the market. You are wanted. We need to get you out of here. We have to get you to Fesh. Please, I know you didn't do it. You couldn't have done it, right?
No.
You
we
wouldn't
didn't-
do anything
no,
like that.
we did not.
Okay. I brought some disguises.
Yes,
Here,
thank you.
put this on. I can get you into the city, and I think I can get you into Nightstone.
Okay.
We gotta get to Fesh and get you out of here.
Okay.
Can I roll an insight check on her?
Sure. And you have advantage, Fahima, from Dresden Dark.
Thank you, Dresden Dark.
Dresden down.
Oh, bummer.
A 1 and a 2.
Wow. 3.
You
You
believe
don't
her.
really read anything. You don't know her well. You only saw her that one time. You don't get a read on her at all.
But I'm buying every word, so you can probably see that I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
I don't really have a robe that's small enough for you, but I got a extra large, and maybe if you sit on his back, we can
Oh, yeah.
do
I can
Okay.
do that.
kind of a...
Okay. Goodness, it's nice and warm under here.
Yeah, so your head's popping out. It's, well, that fun thing.
You know, when I'm walking, I'm gonna try to like hunch over, like I'm older.
Okay.
So who's in charge of the moratorium now?
Well, it's Persa Samuels. I mean, she's the one. Audric was never in charge of it. He just was assisting. It's Persa's law.
Okay.
And she personally is asking about you, James, and your strange companions.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We need to.
It's very scary. Fesh is really worried.
All right, well, maybe we should move with
should go,
haste
we should go.
and get there.
All right, so she disguises you, and you walk, and she kind of guides you through where the guards are. She says, "They're with me. There's Nightstone business." Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She kind of goes in. You guys are going through the city, really scared. I mean, it's getting to be dark, so luckily the night is falling, and you are. Trying to be as unnoticed as possible, and she's guiding you around through ways that seem to be not as frequented by people, but night is falling, so people are less on the roads anyway.
Sure.
And she gets you up to the entrance of Nightstone. Again, guards. Again, how are your companions? It's students. We were out late on a field trip. I'm very sorry. I need these students to come with us. Do they have papers? Yes, of course, papers for every one of them. And she hands it. They seem to be in order. Proceed. And you come, please. Okay, come on. You go into the.
Once we get past the guards at the entrance, are there guards all around the Nightstone grounds as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
Where was Lucerne found?
Outside Nightstone. He was on his rounds, and they found his body. It was last night.
Okay.
We've been worried sick. I didn't know what happened to you, but I know you didn't do it, right?
We'd been outside the city, so there was no way for us to do it.
They've been asking around. They said that someone was using magic. They saw them in the northern area of the city, in the industrial district. There were people who saw people using magic and running through buildings, smashing things.
That may have been us.
Yes,
Please tell me you didn't kill Audric
We did
Lucerne.
not. We did not.
Okay. I know Harmel is very worried and waiting for you. And so you move up into the building where you had first entered Turles just a couple days ago, but it seems like a lifetime, certainly several episodes ago. And she takes you up, and she's looking around corners, looking in stairwells and getting up, and she walks up the stairway into Fesh's office, opens the door. Again, curtains drawn dark in there. He gets up. James.
Yes.
Jimmy, I'm so glad you're here. I've been worried. We both have.
We tried to contact Torvald.
I have too. I cannot commune with him. I don't know what is going on. It could be nothing. He is known to be a bit, let us say, cowardly in times of crisis. So he may be just hiding. But I'm concerned it may be worse than that.
Yeah, I mean, we received a warning from a mystic outside of town that our friends were in danger, and they may have meant you, but they may have meant him as well.
Yes. It all seems to be happening very fast. Audric Lucerne was murdered.
You heard.
And Persa Samuels believes you and your friends are responsible. There seems to be eyewitnesses of you threatening him in a public place.
Yep. Listen, things are complicated. We did not kill him.
I believe you.
We didn't touch him.
I believe you. I know, based on what you have done for the Order already, that you are very important, perhaps the most important people in all of Vine. But your time in Turles needs to end. I fear you are wanted here.
I feel like we've barely accomplished what we came here for.
I feel that too.
I pull out the broken, cut binding of...
You found...
No.
Oh, no.
Someone is gathering information.
Yes. Yes. Information is at the heart of all of this, is it not? We have to get you to the next warden. I know it seems sudden. I fear you will be jailed. I fear you will be punished. There are witnesses seeing you get into a confrontation. There are witnesses seeing you break the moratorium in the northern part of the city.
I think we're being framed.
Yes.
What do we do?
Unfortunately, the order does not carry much weight in Turles. We must work in undercover wherever we work. But here especially, no one knows that I am a member. I can send you to the next warden. We have an operative who has been finding a location of where the next warden may be. And you are the most important people. You can commune with them. I could get you out of here, and when things die down, we can come back and perhaps pursue these leads and figure out why you have been framed.
Yes.
Do we have other ways to contact you? I mean, especially if Torvald has gone silent.
Other members of the Order, like the one that you are going to meet, will be able to contact me. We can commune. I'm sorry this is all so sudden and so rushed.
A lot.
If I had proper planning, there's so much I wanted to tell you. You know the Wardens are stronger together. You know this. The only way they can be defeated is individually. They seem to have been separated and taken captive individually. This is why you have been able to find one. But together they would not be able to be taken. There is so much more we can study if we had the book, if we had more time. But unfortunately, time is not on our side here.
Okay.
Uncle, can you please take the hood off so I can come out from under this cloak?
Sorry, Lily's here as well. I'm sorry. Yes, as we're sort of like prepping, you were surprised that there was a fifth warden, yes?
Yes.
There is. Yes, we were there. We were one of them.
You're certain of this?
Positive.
In all the research we've been able to cobble together, there were only ever 4 wardens.
There's a fifth.
Maybe they did that on purpose.
Maybe they're
They
weaker.
didn't let you know.
The wardens did that, or our foe.
Which one did you not know about?
You did not tell me.
It was Flame.
Inferno Warden,
Yes.
Quake Warden,
Yes.
The
Storm
ghouls.
Warden, Typhoon Warden.
Fire Warden.
No, that was Inferno.
Inferno,
Inferno, yes.
Storm,
I don't know that one.
Quake,
Typhoon.
and
Cyclone?
What?
Cyclone?
Cyclone.
Warden?
That's you, yeah?
Yeah.
Key?
You are the key.
Cyclone Warden Key?
I will.
If what you're saying is true, is that if the wardens are stronger when they are together, then obviously it's in someone's best interest to have erased the history of one of them. So, because if there's only 4, if people only think there are ever 4, then they're always going to be weaker.
I think that is a very wise assessment.
I feel crazy.
Oh, James, you're always so on top of things.
I can open the portal for you. I know this is not ideal, but we need to get you out of this city. I fear people may have seen you enter even here now.
All right.
I know.
Ugo is not coward, but understand this bigger than Ugo.
Our strength is needed elsewhere.
Yes.
I will say, before we leave, the Shantytown is... It's a disease out there. The moratorium on magic is a disease. People are suffering. Please do what you can to have it lifted.
Oh, Jimmy.
I don't care. Put it on me and say I'm gone. I don't know.
There is a man named Joral. He needs help.
And there's many others like him.
Yes, it has gotten quite bad. Purser thinks making the city safe is more important than anything that happens outside the walls. And as deaths pile up, as crimes continue, she thinks it needs to get stricter and stricter. And I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
Does she have any ties? Is she herself questionable?
Purser?
Yes.
You know as well as I do, she has a sterling reputation in this city.
Very respected. Yeah.
Could she have been corrupted?
I suppose we all can be.
Is she acting other than herself? Is this something that she would typically do, or is she acting as if someone or something is forcing her hand?
That I cannot say, but I will look into it. Purser herself? Compromised? The ramifications of that are terrible for the city. She is the chief regent. She runs this city.
Right. Well, someone wants us to.
The amulet sparks to life and shoots out with white light, saying, "Go now." Fesh looks at it.
What? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
It does this often.
It does this every now and then.
All the time, actually.
All the time.
Sometimes
Should have seen the bunnies.
Boy, don't get us started. What's our method of transportation? Is it another portal?
Yes.
Where will you portal us?
There is another member of the Order who has a lead on the next warden. It has all been kept secret and isolated from one another. I don't know what you will find there, but I trust you will be prepared.
I don't like leaving you.
You don't know where we're going.
James, Jimmy, I never was good at expressing what you mean to me. I never treated you the way you deserved. My attentions were always pulled in many directions, and I'm sorry. I cannot think of a better man to be in this position than you. Your heart, your mind, your strength, and your trust.
So much you don't know.
He turns and he brings his hands forward and swirls them like this. And you see trails, silvery trails, start spinning round and round. And as he spins it faster and faster and faster and faster, it's as if a window shatters and it breaks open. And you see this silver spindles kind of be pulled back through as if like a big wind pushed that direction.
Wait, Fahima. The bag.
What?
Leave the bag. Joral's bag.
He's not going to find it here.
We can... Nance. Yes? There is a bag that needs to be returned to a man named Joral in the Shantytown.
When I told you need help.
It's very valuable. We cannot... He has nothing. We can't take it from him.
All right,
I'll do it for you.
Come on. Come on.
Try and give him a positive affirmation or two when you're there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. James, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for.
Don't be sorry, Nance. You helped us a lot.
We'll talk again soon. We need to go.
We should go.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go first.
As each of you step
in.
through the portal,
I'll go holds back.
I'll go holds back. Okay.
He lets everyone go through. I mean, he's...
Okay, you're gonna go
everybody
last.
go through.
Yeah. The first thing you notice
Is the smell.
smell is the smell
Oh, boy.
that stings your nose.
Okay.
It's the sickly scent of sweat, pine tar, and alcohol. There's a hint of salt in the air. Lily, you in particular recognize sort of a sea scent. And as your eyes adjust to the dim light, you see lanterns flicker on the walls, dimly illuminating the dank, dark wood around them. Then you see them jostle and sway as you feel the very surface beneath your feet move. You realize you are below decks on a ship.
On a boat. On a boat.
In fact, you are on this ship.
Yay!
Oh my God. What?
Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
Holy crap.
What? Oh my God, look at the little lights. They work.
Good look.
Thank you.
Holy cow. There's a getaway boat.
Wow.
And-
Wow.
Bunch of barrels.
So many barrels.
There's a mermaid.
Hello, my lady.
There's a mermaid?
So,
Look at the water.
You walk out of the portal. The sense in your nose make you realize you are on a ship. You feel it sway beneath your feet. You hear sounds in front of you. And this is where we will end tonight.
Oh.
I'm on a boat.
Next week, we will be at sea. And we will find out what this ship is.
I was gonna say it's big, but I don't know. You can put a warden on it.
Who is on it, where we're going, and what happens next as we flee from Turles, wanted in the biggest city in Latland, onto a sailing ship. Find out next week what that all means. Thank you so much for being here. We have lots of leftover advantages. We'll get to those next week. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for all of the forces of evil and forces of good. You guys are very, very kind to us. I'm so excited. Next week, Wednesday, we'll be here 6 p.m. Pacific. We hope you'll be with us. Until then, humankind, be both. All right, guys, look at this thing.
Boats. I hate boats. I get so sick on them. But this will be fun, I assure you. To all of you who played along and interacted with us throughout the evening, our humble thanks. And thank you to everyone that shared our adventure. And my respect and thanks to Goblin Mech 5000, Show Dao G, Radical Jackalope, Strife Hireth, Dr. Jedi, Aegis 13, Over Easy, oh God, ND9DK, I'm sure there's a name in there somewhere, Crabtree 2113, Dyson Capes, Barren Wilderness, Shots 20, and Poison Beard, whose viewers submitted Force of Good and Force of Evil cards were used on tonight's show. And special thanks to Magna Vino Cellars for their generosity in providing our adventurers with their drink throughout the evening. So please join us next week and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific right here on caffeine.tv as the Dungeon Run continues. And make sure to follow the Dungeon Run to get live notifications. Until next week, may the dice roll in your favor.